All right, let's go.
I whispered to Ricky, I'm like, hey, when Curtis starts, he's going to say, all right, you guys. So just do it with him.
All right, guys. You guys already know who's on the podcast. We got Ricky, we got Riff, we got Gabbo, we got Bento in the corner. He's got a mic right now. You got myself. And like, guys, I have never felt more unprepared for a podcast. I'll be honest.
We jumped in. I just got back from Hawaii. I was in Hawaii for 8 days in Kauai, and it was awesome. It was amazing, but it's funny being the type I am. I was like itching to work towards the end.
Yeah.
Kauai.
Oh, it's one of the islands.
Yeah, as soon as he literally before he goes off to Hawaii, he goes, I don't want to have to do one for a couple weeks. I'll be all good. Then he goes like the day he's flying in, podcast tomorrow, guys.
Actually, feels like Hawaii here.
Yeah, it's hot right now.
Yeah, a little humid.
He's an island boy.
And
I went to bed.
I didn't even say.
You cracked. That was a brown island boy. I went to bed at 3 o'clock last night, and I've been working since solidly. So, but we're in.
What a guy. I know you.
I
You
love
are
to
like that.
work.
I'm so proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
what would you say was your best part of the trip?
Probably the zip lining experience, because it took me out of my shell, because I didn't know how big it was. So when my wife told me we're doing zip lining, I was very like, okay, I'll do it. Can you show me some video? I'm kind of a heights guy. I don't like crazy heights. And she showed me like a video of the company doing them. And it was like, 20 feet high from platform to platform. I was like, I can do that. I can handle it. Then when we got there, it's funny, right before we stopped off at a waterfall, and it was huge, right? It was like 1,000 feet in the air. And I joked to my son, I'm like, dude, imagine if it was this tall. And he's like, I wouldn't do it. I'm like, me neither, for anything. And then we get there and we're driving up. They have to drive us like 5 miles up. And it was where Jurassic Park was filmed and everything. And he's like, so you guys like zip liners? Like, that's what you guys do? And I was like, no. And he's like, you guys picked a doozy. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, it's the largest zip line in Hawaii and the second largest in the US. I was like, what are you saying right now? And we got there and I was like, there is no way in heck I'm going to do this. 4,000 feet is what it was. And funny enough, my youngest daughter was the most excited. And I was like, I can't back out now. And
4,000 feet.
And the two people that are most worried were me and my son, Brixton. So I was laughing. My wife and the girls were all fine, but we did it. And I just loved it because it forced me to do something that I didn't want to do. And I loved it.
Yeah, but I feel like that's what you were anticipating. Like the whole trip, you're like, I'm going to go see Jurassic Park where it was shot. And you were so excited.
It was cool because like he was like, does anybody know what that empty spot of land is from? And I've seen it so many times that I was like, I feel like that's that exact scene. And he's like, yes, every time. Like, wow. Raiders of the Lost Ark was filmed there and a few other spots. So it was really cool. It was fun.
Yeah, and I think you said that one of the Islanders actually made a comment to your skin color.
I literally as we got off, the first person we met for our car rental, I walked in and she was literally like, what do you need? And I was like, what? And like, she wasn't talking to me like a customer. And I was like, huh? Like, this is like, I'm sure this is how Hawaiian people treat me. I was like, joking, but she was just kind of like, what do you need? And I was like, huh? And she's like, oh, you're here to rent a car? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh my gosh, I thought you and your family were locals. And she's like, because me and my daughter walked in Everly, we're all super dark. And I was like, oh no, like we're here to rent a car. And she's like, oh, mahalo. And I was like, oh, okay. But it was just funny.
That's cool. That's how I feel when I go to this one meeting.
Yeah.
Well, in the ones where I live.
Yeah.
True. Yeah,
it doesn't help that like Brixton literally went to guards for like a week straight in the sun.
Yeah, right before we're all just super dark. We're always super dark family. My littlest daughter, she's always dark year round.
Brown, actually.
She's brown, dude. She has olive skin. She's a Hawaiian tropic color. So yeah.
You never say it. Your mom is brown.
Yeah. Well, of course I say it.
Yeah.
She's Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah, she's Spaniard.
And I just want to note, like, we made a few adjustments to the channel. Like, guys, you'll see, like, in our playlist now that we have, like, our full episodes now. They'll be there. And then our host site is now going to be changed on all the links. So we'll be going through Spotify and all the other links that'll bring you to it. And now everybody will be on track. Everybody's like, you got to get the podcast done with the audio only. And I get that. I mean, I've been like, all right, let's switch the RSS host, which means like those are the people that like, or not that is the site that's going to be the one that you click to be able to get to all of our connections. Us. Yeah. And it took a whole month to be able to turn over on it because the other site was being kind of finicky. I was on support for 2 hours with Spotify. Like, why can't I get my link? I own this podcast. Why is it not doing it? And finally, we're finally getting a little bit adjustments. And we have like a playlist for also our game hunting and extras. Woo-hoo. So
hey, Curtis.
Dude, yeah. I'll just say I spent like 6 to 7 hours like switching descriptions and everything.
Hey, Curtis.
Doing it. So, hey, I love it. I love it.
You got
Very
the
nice.
cookie?
Oh, you want a cookie? Is that what you're
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
saying?
I just wanted to give that little announce, just put it out there.
Thank you,
And then
Curtis.
let's just say,
Hey,
guys,
Curtis.
What are we starting with, Curtis? What are we officially talking
we
about
are
right now?
actually talking about, guys, if you guys are going to choose a developer for SNES,
Okay.
and during that era, it'll be Konami versus Capcom. Who would you go with?
Okay, so I want to answer. I want to answer off the back, but I'm sure we have. I know Curtis pulled up some. I'd want to initially. I think I'm gonna. I think my brain wants to say Konami, but I want to look at this list and kind of go through the games before I make the ultimate decider. Ricky,
Oh my gosh. Dang. I'm still gonna go Capcom.
so you're gonna go Capcom.
I'm gonna go Capcom.
We're gonna go through a list though in a minute and go through some games and kind of see if that's truly where our brains land. Gabbo.
It's so difficult, to be honest, but yeah, I have to go with Capcom.
Okay.
I'm a Capcom guy. I think the fighting is better on Capcom.
That's true. The
I'm a bigger fighter
Konami has
guy.
very few.
But-
They have like tournament fighters and
but-
stuff like that.
Yeah, Sunset Riders. Look, Sunset Riders.
Okay, let's go through.
Oh, sorry.
We're doing initials and then we're going into the
My
games.
bad.
I'm amazed. Ricky's talking too much today,
I'm trying to
right?
make him talk more.
Okay.
Dang it.
All right, Ricky, why
About
don't you lead us
time.
off? Curtis has a list of Konami. I mean, Ben, you could pull it up too if you want on the screen. Kind of just there's no like rhyme or reason to what we had, but maybe name a couple of your favorites off there, Ricky, and we'll start kind of letting our brains work.
Turtles in Time, Sunset Riders. You got Metal Warriors. Ooh, God, these are so good. Oh, The Legend of Mystical Ninja.
That's a
Love
good
that
one.
game.
So my brain's trying to think. So we have Castlevanias.
Dude,
What?
Contra.
See, Contra. Okay, so for me, here's the thing. I feel like the way I have to kind of put this in my head is, first of all, I do need to point this out. The only time our podcast, when we ranked games, one of the very few times that we've done all S's across the board was Sunset Riders, and that's a
That's
Konami game. So that's one thing. So you have Sunset Riders, you have Turtles games, you have Castlevanias, but I would argue. I mean, I'll talk about more in a minute. But I would argue that Contra 3: The Alien Wars is one of the best games ever created in the 16-bit genre.
I agree.
It's
So hard.
Gabbo, what are some of your?
All right. First, a spoiler alert. I have to go with my favorite. Why are you laughing?
And I'm not texting, by the way. I'm going to
All
pull
right.
up more games on my phone.
I'm going with my favorite Super NES game, and you know which one. We talk about it. Super Castlevania 4. That's my favorite. For me, that's the
It's not 19.
no. For what?
Super Nintendo, Curtis.
For me, that's the Super NES GOAT. But you didn't mention Cybernator,
Yep.
Metal Warriors, even Little Enforcers. Really good.
Lethal Enforcers.
Yeah, help me here.
So
Sparkster.
Dude, NBA Give and Go is a really good one.
Sparkster is
It's
an extremely
Is
unique
Rocky and
platformer.
Pocky there?
Is Pocky and Rocky?
Pocky and Rocky?
No, is that Natsume?
No, that's
Oh.
that's not.
It might be Natsume.
And of
Wait.
course, then Ninja Turtles.
We better not
game.
say, gosh, people get so mad in the comments we don't know.
Oh,
certain
dude,
things.
you missed one.
What?
Batman Returns.
Well, yeah, that's not all of them. That's just some of them.
Yeah.
Axel A.
Batman and Robin.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but which again, I don't really like that much.
So many, dude.
Sorry. You have the Tiny Toons games. You have Gradius. You have Pop and Twinbee. Those are fantastic games. I don't know. As I'm looking right now, we have the Bomberman games. My kids love the Bomberman games. Like Ricky
Those
said,
are good.
Super Bonk. I love that
Super
whoever
Bonk.
made this list on Wikipedia included Silent Hill 2.
Oh, my.
There's so many S games in there too.
No way. Is it really?
Yeah.
Track and Field in
Well,
1983. Okay, so, but Gabbo, my problem with what you're saying
Yeah.
is we're not ranking. You're arguing for Capcom to be better.
Let's go to the Capcom list.
But you already said your favorite Super Nintendo game
That's true.
is a Konami game.
Oh.
Yes, but check this out. In the Capcom size,
Okay, go to Capcom.
all right.
What do you have?
I can already tell.
In the Capcom size,
Oh.
I got my favorite game ever. So that's what I'm saying. And I mean, Street Fighter 2.
Oh, your favorite series of all
Yeah.
time.
So
I'm a big Final Fight guy too.
I'm gonna go
Look
with
at, bro, look at that. Let's start.
Where's Mega Man X?
7.
Go
X.
talk about each game, otherwise they lose their merit.
Ricky,
Ooh.
go.
Mega Man X, probably my favorite Super Nintendo game there is. Such a good game. I love that game.
Okay, I'm with you on Mega Man X. That might be
Demon's
one of
Crest.
those.
Amazing if you haven't played it. Let's see what else is on there. I love the final fights, all of them. They're so good.
I know you're gonna
Go ahead,
miss.
doggies.
You're gonna miss a franchise there, man. That
Oh, I
is
know.
very underrated. The X-Men's
They're pretty
Capcom
good.
games, really good, really good, really good.
Believe it or not, this Great Circus Mystery,
So good.
insanely fun.
Dude, the beat 'em up, Captain Commando. Which one?
So, okay, there's Knights of the Round.
That's King of
Super
Dragons.
Ghouls and Ghosts is good.
Oh,
I like it.
You and Squadron.
UN Squadron is fantastic.
Mega Man Soccer is really good.
I think that soccer sucks, bro,
I like it.
because you're brown.
Yeah. Hey, really quick. Really quick. Probably out of topic, but Goof Troop is a good one
Yes, Caleb argues it's one of the best Super Nintendo games. of all
because
time.
I bought it over there in Utah and everybody was like, "Oh, that's an amazing game." I never played it before.
2 players,
Okay.
puzzle-y type game. I think the music may have been either the music or the game was developed by one of the guys who created either the music for Resident Evil or Resident Evil.
What
I
is
can't remember.
Sweet Home? I've never ever even heard of that game.
That's a Resident Evil for the NES. That's like a prototype, something.
No, it's a Japanese game.
Okay,
By
it's
Capcom,
it's a
but
real
it is-
Japanese.
It is NES, so whoever put it
Oh.
on here,
Yeah,
'Cause you can
there's a
see
couple NES games on here.
1989. But I do have Sweet Home. That game
Like-
basically became like kind of like the blueprints for the
For
future
Resident
of
Evil.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot more into like the Super Nintendo side of things now that I've been playing on analog. I mean, it's not
Oh.
like obviously like playing
Thanks,
the
Ben.
actual factor of it. Yeah, Benny boy, thank you so much. I've been actually delving into some of these bad boys, so it's nice.
Good. Okay, so Aladdin, I will say, is fantastic.
I didn't know it was Capcom. I didn't even know it was Capcom.
What?
Aladdin.
Yeah.
Aladdin.
Okay. Magic Sword, nah.
You guys didn't even mention Street Fighter series.
Well, I knew that.
You'd mention it. We love it.
Oh, dude, the King of Dragons, the Knight of the Round.
Is Demon's Crest an actually good game?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
great.
it's really good. It's like Ghosts and Goblins crossing. Crossing? Is that how you say?
Coliseum.
Primo?
El Primo.
El Primo?
El Primo.
My
got
my struggle is I do love 85% of these games on Capcom, but I feel like something about even though Demon's Crest
Here's
is on
the
here.
real question.
Well-
The Konami list we saw versus this one.
Huh?
What do you think has the better games?
There was more bangers on Konami. I'm looking at it now. I'm
Which,
like,
which game stood, I guess, stills the
Okay,
test
here we
of
go.
time? The
Let's do this.
time, whatever. I can't even think of the
Let's
words.
name the games on Capcom on our hands that are not like, oh, that's a good game, but like that's a banger. Like,
All right.
and we're saying like banger. Okay, Street Fighter 2,
Mega Man X series.
Mega Man X.
X-Men.
I'm a big fan. Like I
Well,
said, Final Fight is good.
It's only one game per series.
Yeah,
Yeah, just one game.
Well, so we can count Demon Crest with Super Ghosts and Goals or not?
no.
Well, Super Ghosts and Goals, that's a banger.
Curtis said Final Fight, which I agree with that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a huge Final Fight is a banger.
But which one? 2 or 3? Or
Two.
the first
I
one?
like two.
I feel like I'm missing. I feel like there's missing Capcom.
Oh, there's got to be way more than this.
Yeah.
We're just being kind of dumb looking. You can look up more, Curtis, if you see. Let's see. Full list, Capcom.
Oh, Bunkers.
Bonk.
That's
Oh,
not a.
It's not good?
It's good, but it's not
oh,
going to be.
oh my God. Saturday's Night Slam Master. That's a great one.
That is actually
That's
true.
a really good
But that's
one.
not a banger.
It's a, well,
A banger
in
is
my
one that-
humble opinion, it's a bang.
I agree, but I feel like a banger has to be one that's synonymously in the retro scene that 90% of people are
Captain
like,
Commando.
It's good, but if you play the arcade or the PS1 one, it
better.
doesn't seem as good.
Isn't,
You and Squad.
isn't only 37 titles
It's fun.
for Capcom?
That's really
could
fun.
be.
You and Squadron.
That's what I got right here.
That's on screen. Oh, Ben, you can let the audience see the screen too, because we're kind of just going through a list with them. This is a deep dive, guys. This is almost like we're researching with you all.
That's the Capcom hole.
Mickey Mania.
It's good.
I think Magical Quest is better than Mickey Mania.
So do I.
I love
I'm just
Mickey
naming
Mania,
off
though.
ones that I've actually played.
Well, we didn't mention
So
Street
far.
Fighter.
We,
I thought
We
the
got-
first
you
one.
have mentioned Street Fighter 3
No,
times.
but the bangers.
As we did.
I would go with Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the best
Yeah.
one.
Turbo.
Keep
Yeah.
going, Curtis. Then let's
Oh,
let's
sorry.
finish
Yeah.
off this list. Because I'm curious. The audience, sorry, audio listeners right now, you're getting hosed right now on this. We're just going through. Okay, I mean, so yeah, I'd say there's a lot of good games. 90%
All
good.
right, Konami wins.
No. The bangers, though, I would say were probably like 7.
Yeah.
Now let's go to
true.
Konami.
I'm like looking at it right
Chris,
now.
can
like,
you go on
right.
that same list that you're on and go through the Konami? Because that was a
There you
nice
go.
list.
Sunset Riders.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on, okay.
Wait.
Oh, if you can get Konami from the same database, Curtis, this is a good website, whatever you're on. Oh, this is Capcom database. Probably not. It's Capcom fandom. So it's going to be. But okay, let's see.
There you go.
Okay, Turtles in Time. Everyone's going to agree. That's a banger.
Sunset Riders.
Sunset Riders.
Super Castlevania.
Okay, well, here we go.
Super Castlevania.
Yep. I think Batman Returns is going to be on there too because it's.
Batman and Robin. Well, it's only one. I think Batman and Robin is better.
I think Returns is better.
Contra.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sunset Riders.
Yep.
I don't want to cheat. I want to say things like Sparkster and stuff, but I feel like that's cheating
Super
because it's not.
Castlevania.
Well.
Castlevania series in general, all of them.
Yep.
Some would argue Gradius. I'm not as big into Gradius.
SWAT Cats.
That game's poopy.
Is it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Marvel
Mutant
superheroes?
Times. Total Teen Times.
Did you see Marvel superheroes?
Yeah, that's a big one. I wouldn't say banger though. Oh, a lot of people would say Zombies as a banger.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
It's a consistent good game.
I mean, it's cool, but
So now that we look,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're they're actually kind of on
I
similar
think it's
par.
even, right?
Yeah. If you go to 5.
Did you
top
mention Contra?
Did you mention Street Fighter though? That's one of my favorites.
After double checking my brain, I'm still sticking with Konami. Ricky?
Dang. Shoot. Because you know what?
Huh.
If. God, this is.
It's
hard.
difficult.
If I was stuck in a room for a week,
Okay.
I think I'd pick Konami, but my heart tells me Capcom because of the games.
I get what you're saying.
But if I had to like pick a bunch of games to play, it'd be Konami.
I think mine would still be Capcom just because I like the
But that's
fighter
why, 'cause-
based games. But I think
Yeah.
Castlevania games are crazy good now that I've been playing them.
They're amazing.
Oh.
They're some of the best games. Gabbo, final.
I
decision.
cannot decide, man. I call
No,
it even.
that's politician answer, bro. Don't give us the
I
politician
feel like
answer.
Biden now and Trump. So
Okay, wait. I know this segment was this segment short, Curtis?
No, I mean we've been going on for 15 to 20 minutes almost. So.
Oh, okay. Dang it! I was gonna say I should open my games now since we're talking.
all right.
about games.
I make my decision.
Huh.
Street Fighter, Capcom.
Okay.
Because I can play and replay and play and replay
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
True,
Good job,
true.
dude.
That's a good call.
So you would say that like Konami has better story games, I guess.
I just like I don't know. I like darker stuff,
He's-
even though they have Demon's Crest. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
so
Yeah,
difficult.
but isn't Konami like Hagani too? Like is
No,
that like
Agani is.
No.
Yeah, Konami is.
Is it? Maybe
No,
it is.
Agani no is not
Look what
Konami.
he says right here.
I think it's
the
not
final
Sume.
conflict right here.
Yeah, I think it's Natsume or some stuff like that.
Hagane SNES. I'm about to tell you right now. Hagane is Hudson Soft.
Is it?
Ooh.
Oh.
Really?
So
Oh.
what is this one right here?
What is that?
The final conflict.
Bro, that's some
Let's
bootleg.
click on some bootleg. You might be right to be honest.
Yeah, that's the one, but no,
Oh, it's known in Japan. What?
no, I
Hudson
can.
Soft is what I see on the front
No,
cover
it
of
cannot
Hagane.
be, dude.
It says Hudson stuff right there too.
Oh.
And let this be a lesson for the audience. We don't know everything about everything. I see so many comments of people getting so mad that we don't know certain things. I'm like, guys, we're not masters of all. We're jack of barely
Nothing.
anything.
Yeah.
We like video games.
I feel like our whole point of this is like to obviously have
We're
conversations.
just having fun
as
talking about
friends,
games.
but also like to just kind of like pull your nostalgia out so you can tell us.
Sometimes we learn as we go.
Just go and play.
Yeah, true.
Where is the camera?
Retro
Which
Rick
one?
says
Oh, that one. Your big one.
That one.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
B.
Oh,
See,
relax and go and play. All right.
Curtis, am I not opening the games yet? Save it for the another.
I would say because we already kind of messed with the audio listeners on this one. They had to kind of.
Oh, that's right.
they kinda
Sorry,
had to deal
audio
with-
listeners.
The audio listeners could suffer.
This was
little
a
bit towards-
conversation piece.
Yeah, more so a conversation one.
Curtis, yeah.
Hey, there's a cookie. Oh no, that's a burger.
Oh my
The
gosh, You're
Dude, I thought
dead.
that was Gavin Newsom for a second.
Let me pull up the next one,
Delete that
guys.
video. Delete
All right.
that guy.
All right, guys. You guys ever had a thing where it was like your project or a video or something that you were in the process of could get completely deleted and start over?
Gabbo's already laughing, so let him start.
Oh,
Couple
you
of
want me to
examples.
say-
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it just happened to me like 3 days ago. On my way from Utah, I was passing the camera videos to my phone because I edit in my phone. So I duplicate the footage and my phone gets full. So a video that I was doing, really cool video with a lot of outtakes and crazy shots, I have it in a file. And by mistake, I deleted it. So I lost it.
Even the duplicate?
No, well,
Did you hear that too? Even the duplicate.
I know. Shut up, bro. Duplicate.
Hey,
I knew
you're talking Gabonese now. Yeah.
You got me talking Gabonese. Great. Thank you.
No. So I delete the duplicate ones, right? And by mistake, I select the folder that I was editing that outtakes video.
The border, I got you.
Yeah, the border.
You hear Ben? Ben's mic's on mute, but he said border over there too.
Hey, can you help me here, please?
No.
No, I can't.
Now-
You're fit to talk Gabonese now.
Yeah, a little bit. I've been alright. You know.
Was there absolutely no way to recover?
No, dude, I tried, and well, let's be honest. I recovered like 3 or 4 clips because I put it in my laptop.
Okay.
But dude, there was he's gone, so I will say it. There was footage me picking out Final Fight guy, and people sign it. There was the footage that I was doing a business with Ben in Game Tower. I bought a couple of Super NES bangers.
You lost that?
Sorry, Ben.
Wait, did the footage get completely deleted out too?
Yeah, I lost it.
Not just the project itself. You literally lost.
The project is there, but the app that I use, if you delete the clips, the project is empty. You know? So
Dang, Ben, he really didn't want you to be on that show, bro.
I'm telling you.
sorry.
So like
No, I still have footage of Ben.
in terms
Personal
for
and hunting too.
Don't show him that footage.
I think you were gonna say something else. Like, well, you
in terms of like the viewers at home, like how long do you think it takes for you to edit on your phone those videos, and then when something like that
me?
happens?
How long does it take you to edit a video?
The honest, I'm super lazy. So a video, like I like to put long videos. Thank you, Rifo. Probably like a half-hour video. It can take me like in hours. Probably like 8 hours. Because I don't. Come on, I don't.
Suck, dude.
Yeah, I suck.
Just kidding.
And since Rifo doesn't help me, so I don't put a lot of editing
I
on.
love how you put that out there because Rivo doesn't know.
What did I do?
He's just sitting there.
So yeah, probably like 8 hours.
Okay. All right,
That's nothing for you, right?
it depends who.
I mean,
One of my recent Phoenix resale videos, actually, probably around the time this goes out, the documentary about SoCal, which, by the way, people have asked, where is the SoCal video for Pixel Game Squad?
It's in high demand,
It's going to be on Pixel. It's going to be on Phoenix Resale's channel. He shot a documentary. That video, I think I had like 54 hours into.
I mean, I may just send you that. My buddy finally finished the promo for SoCal.
Nice.
Maybe I can just send that over to you, and they can have a glimpse of like maybe next year.
A sneak peek. Yeah.
Nice.
One of the horror stories I heard from, I have some as well, but from like Metal Jesus. I don't remember what video it was, so don't quote me on it, but I went to his house. We were talking for a while, and he was telling me that at the time, he like, I don't remember the company, but it flew to like Sierra or Blizzard or something. And like,
oh, he told me that story.
yeah, and he went to go, he filmed it all, got it all ready to go, nice microphone, everything set up, film this thing. You flew out there, get it done, interview all the bosses. It's a big thing, tons of B-roll. And he gets home and he's like, sick, can't wait to check this out. Turns on the clip, the mic was off. So just,
No way. I think that's one of my biggest fears with this is like because I go through all these processes and all that stuff, and one button I push, it doesn't hit the audio. We'd be screwed for a whole
yep,
couple hours.
I got a question
yes.
for you.
Yes.
You remember when I started with you guys? You remember how many times you sent me a clip say like, "Thank you, Gabbo, your finger is there."
Oh yeah, Gabbo back in the day
How
too.
it feels.
You actually, you and Ricky, you're guilty too. There'd be times.
Ricky, well, excuse me, Ricky. You remember the period that Rifo, when we was going hunting, I asked for the camera. No. Yeah,
well, I was in auto film sometimes.
No, don't give the camera
Okay.
to Gabbo.
So I have two things to say about this. So you guys would like go hunt and be like, "Don't worry, we filmed it," and you guys would send me the most janky, boo boo 240p quality, worst footage I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? First of all, and then a big thing, they don't even know this, but a big Retro Liberty thing is Ricky, back in the day when we used to, and it was just us, we would switch holding cameras. What were the odds that you actually hit record most of the time when we would film?
It's like a 50-50.
Yep. I'd go back at the end of the day and watch it, and I could tell the clips I'm filming because Ricky's on the camera, and then the next clip, something's missing, and there's Ricky on camera again, and I'm like, oh, he never hit record.
You know what?
Whenever there's some good, I get so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, let's go.
I think we should. I think we should just strap a GoPro to him and just see what he actually records for the entire day.
I'm down.
You would just have to hit record and walk. 'Cause you're not gonna, Ricky doesn't remember to film when he gets excited. When he gets excited, he doesn't hit record. And that would happen to us so many times back in the day. That was like a Ricky thing.
I've improved now.
So if I
Disaster Ricky.
Yep.
So if I go to the store and get you one of those little strap ones to put on your
I'll wear
chest, would you do it?
Yep, I'm gonna be next to Dusty the entire time.
I'll just say a POV of Ricky for the entire day.
I've also kind of learned that when I pass the camera to people, that I just hit record. Here you go. Here, record.
Yeah.
Then I know I've hit record. Then give them the camera.
You know, it happens to me. It happens to me. Actually, that weekend in Utah, like I did a pickup and I passed the camera to Ryan, and he forgot to hit the button. I was like, oh, it's okay. Bring me memories.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to always like press the button too many times. Like we'll just see like 1 second clips of everything, and I'm like, "Oh, sorry, dude, you're gonna have to figure that out later."
Yep.
No, I learned with these guys, especially when I grab the camera nowadays. I'm like, it is recording. I asked twice.
Yeah. Smart.
How has actually been recording with the 360 camera that you just bought?
Oh, it's great. I still need to, to get all the tricks, but it's way better than filming with my phone. And the cool thing is, the cool shots. So you're gonna see in my Utah video probably in like 5 months when it goes out. I did I grabbed the stick and I put it all the way to the top, filming 360. Why are you laughing, Ricky?
I'm not laughing.
That was
He's definitely laughing.
Just the way you said it, I was like,
I pulled my stick.
I was like, okay, go.
got it.
I recently have been. It's so weird. Like when YouTube first started, everyone was buying like little like mini pocket cameras. Like that was like the flips and like the quick little pocket cameras. And then as phones came along, everyone was so adamant about phones. And now I feel like we're in a place where we're almost getting past that, and people, at least maybe myself and a few others I know, are kind of like over filming on phones. I don't know what it is, but like even me personally, there was a time where I filmed with phones as well, but I like hate it now. I also hate the way it looks to like do this when I'm like with people. Maybe I've grown so like against people being on their phone all the time.
Because you're a perfectionist. That's why.
Well, but phones film good though. And with proper microphones, you can buy external mics. Something about like holding the phone, I don't know. It's a weird picky OCD thing.
Even with a tripod
So
like
you used
that.
to do it
It's
with a
not fun to
tripod.
hold.
Is that what?
It's not fun to hold. Like the new camera.
Yeah.
Is so
Well,
nice. I'm like, this is so
now
cool.
that I'm using a good camera, a different camera.
Good camera.
Yeah, good camera. With the stick, it feels different. Yeah, the stick open like this.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, again, phones film
Yes.
beautifully. I know many content creators who so Retro Rick.
Even better than some cameras, to be honest.
Now, yes, absolutely.
I got too shaky of hands for a phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's like this.
And I
don't know what
would
it is.
recommend to content creators if you're out there and you want to use your phone, that's fine. But I highly recommend getting better audio.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the butt to listen to. Retro Rick to this day doesn't use external microphones, which he literally has them, and I give him a hard time for. But it sounds fine. But before he even gives me the footage, I literally say, and where he's gotten, you fix the audio before you send it to me.
Yeah.
Because I hate phone audio. I hate the way it sounds.
Why?
I don't know.
Is it compressed?
It just doesn't sound. It's like when you
Chris?
listen to music through a phone.
I'm afraid to use microphone because probably people will understand me.
They'll hear you
they're
in
gonna
HD.
laugh, they're gonna laugh more. I say, I don't understand these Gabonese.
It sounds fine from a phone. Totally sounds fine, at least if you're right there on the camera. But if you're talking to someone that's 5 feet away, it's just such a big difference in balance. Rick's good at audio adjusting that, so I let him deal with that. He's also a worship
You know
pastor.
what other thing I found out about thing filming with phone? Sometimes you get in the moment, right? And you start filming and you put the finger
Oh yeah.
in the microphone or whatever in the ear.
Yeah,
of
it
the phone.
can be the mic, the receiver,
Yeah.
the port, the
How
whatever
you
it's
call
called.
that?
I don't even know. Receiver?
There is the microphone,
Microphone.
right?
Yeah, it's a microphone.
Yeah. All right.
But within the phone.
Hey,
Wireless microphone. I don't know.
Yep.
since we are in this topic, can we say that story about that amazing video we filmed long time ago?
I
And
don't know.
it
about
never
that.
get out.
I don't know if we should say that.
I love when
mean-
Rico give me that look. Like,
Well, okay, but
like,
Before this podcast goes out, I guarantee you, we're gonna get canceled in the last one. Don't
hey,
worry.
that's the look Rico give me. Like, shut up,
I
God.
will say this for protection of the other person. You can say that whole story, but don't say the person's name.
It's not that story. Oh yeah. No, the only thing I will say about that video probably was going to be one of the.
Well, you need to tell the audience what you're talking about. They don't know what
Well,
we're
we
talking about.
filmed a video in the SWAT meet long time ago. How long was that, Ricky? Come on,
Dude,
talk.
years.
3 or 4?
That was like 3,
And it
4
was
years,
super
dog.
funny. We did the $5
$5
challenge. And dude, it was Mikey was there, right?
No.
No, it was.
That's a different one.
Oh, okay.
That one went out.
Yeah.
That one, yeah, it was us three and
Someone else.
good friends, and yeah, it
He's
was.
trying so hard not to say that.
Don't screw up, dude.
No, it was it was a crazy video. But you know, I'm bringing up because it goes with the topic about deleting, clips and all that. Accidents happen.
Delayed cat.
And on my way here, I was remembering that video and also Ricky.
Okay, so I want to say it much more plainly. We filmed a video that was hilarious. It was wild. We had people
Dude,
drive down from far away.
it was
Gabbo, we'll say this. Gabbo was in a bra.
Gabbo was in a bra.
Well, there's a small clip that I have
Yes.
that you did it to me. Thanks. That's the only survivor of that amazing video.
Long story short, we filmed a funny video. It was crazy. It was hilarious. We put a lot of time and energy into it. And someone that was in the video was uncomfortable with us putting out the video after we put in all that work. And it definitely was upsetting for the time being. And there was some deeper backstory with it. But since the person is
we
not
love
here,
him. We
I
love
would-
him.
Since the person's not here, I would never throw their name out because that's not my thing.
I
don't
love
do
you.
that. Yes.
Okay, outside of YouTube, have you guys ever had a project?
Chris, move on.
Yeah, yeah.
Shuffle it. Shuffle next.
Yeah, because it's just gonna keep going. Outside of it, have you guys ever had done a project, not as in YouTube, but you were building something
Let him
and then you
talk.
basically had to restart it because you built it and it wasn't right.
We have one together, but go ahead, Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys want me to get into work stuff?
Do it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, this is the whole point.
I mean, it's not as cool as the editing stuff.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
we're past that.
Ricky,
Yeah.
talk.
At work, I use Adobe and a lot of Excel. So, dude, I was new to it at the time, I guess. So building maps, sending permits, doing all this stuff. Probably put in 2 hours, 3 hours worth of work on this thing, dude, and nonstop. I didn't, no breaks, no nothing. I was just like, oh, this is the best thing ever. I get a call. I think I got a call from him. I was on the phone with him.
Whoops.
Probably for 30 minutes, and my computer, you know, if you don't use your computer, it shuts off.
Shuts off, yeah.
So, all right, come back on, turn it back on. My Excel turned off on its own. The Adobe turned off on itself. I didn't save it. Oh. But
Yeah, but doesn't it autosave?
it didn't. I went back. I looked at it. Everything was there except for what I had just worked on. I was like,
PC?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
course.
happened to me before. I use this program at work. It's called AutoCAD. It's where you do drafting
Yep.
on maps, and it is very known for it to crash as a system. And it doesn't just autosave unless you put it in one of those like Lisps or what do you want to call it. It has an autosave feature, but you take it off because you don't want it to save when you're doing things and you're doing a project like construction, all that stuff. Anyway, I'm going through it. I'm doing 4 hours of work. I'm laying out this whole CAD work and this the property lines, everything, and I try to upload a map onto it, like a digital image. It crashes my entire system.
Man, that happened too.
It froze, and I was like, I'm going home.
Dude, you gotta save every 10 minutes. That's the
Dude,
you
it
gotta-
really is. That is the trick.
That's why I like Final Cut Pro 10 with editing. It auto saves for you. If your computer crashes, you're
That
good.
used to happen a lot. in the company we used to work.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
It never happened to you
Yeah,
in
the strip club?
in that paint unit.
The strip club.
Yeah,
When we worked at the club.
yeah.
No, that didn't happen.
With the pens.
So when I was learning, when you were teaching me how to do like Final Cut Pro and all that stuff,
Yes.
and I was uploading these podcast videos, and I was getting from Beto 50 gigabyte, or it was like something 50 gigabytes, and I'd work on it, and it renders. It crashed my computer. Like
I had to teach
1,000
basically
times.
Curtis that in Final Cut Pro, when you are editing and it's set to auto render, the file will every time it renders, every time you do anything, the whole project. So you're automatic. You have this 5 gigabyte project which turns to 120 gigs within a minute.
And I was
you're
getting a 50 gigabyte project, and it was turning 500 gigabytes
Well,
within a couple cuts.
well,
I was like, no.
Here's a better one. Curtis came over one time and I was like, hey, let's build my family. You have any free time? My family, we just ordered a big 12-foot trampoline, 14-foot trampoline.
Yeah.
And Curtis and I were like, yeah, let's do it. Dude, we can knock this out. Like, we build stuff all the time. Curtis and I are building it probably for a good 2.5 hours. And when we're all done, like completely done, all we have to do last is like pull on the netting. And for some reason, I know Curtis and I are stupid for not reading the directions, but also the stupid company, like if you have one of the bars, like they're all circles, but for some reason, if you don't flip them like a certain way upside down, you can't hook on the nets, which I know we should have read that. We were at the finish line putting on the nets, and then all of a sudden, like literally on the last like 5, we're like, wow, this won't reach. And I guess the clips were only on this one bar. We're supposed to be on this side, and we had to take apart. You have to take apart the whole thing to get the way it was. It was a certain way to where you have to take apart the whole entire thing just to clip the net back on. So that was like a good 5.5 hours. And I remember that night too, not wanting to tell my wife that we screwed up because I don't want to make her think we're like two less of men. You know, like that's what men do. We
And it
built
happened
things.
on the shed too, when the second shed that we built, and it wasn't level, and we couldn't get the doors to close. And then the next week, it just auto leveled itself to close the doors.
Did
And
we
we're
ever
like,
find out whose fault it was on the leveling? Ben? He looked over real quick.
I think it was Curtis.
Me?
I was blaming Curtis, but then I felt bad. I think it was the both of us.
You think it was you? Oh, because you two were working on
Because
that.
we started it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the decision
we were doing
about
the
that
other
door
part.
thing
Yeah.
had to be like at the very
because
beginning.
the YouTubers wanted to film that day, right? They were like filming in the background.
Oh yeah, somebody took off. Ricky had to go or something.
He always has to go.
But we were already building it. So we
Yeah.
were filming our big pickup, the NES lot, and they were still doing.
Oh, that's right. And then Curtis and I were left to ourselves to try and figure it out, and we did not do a good job figuring it out.
I would say we equally messed up.
To be fair, while we were filming our video, Ricky and I bought this big lot, which is on YouTube. It was like the first video of the main
We
NES
still have
Pursuit.
both.
Yeah,
of that
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
It's the first video of our return to NES Pursuit.
Yeah.
To be fair, you guys were like, "Oh, we'll keep working on this." Well, you didn't tell me.
We worked on it.
Yeah, we did.
Not correctly though.
We got the walls up and everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just did it wrong. No, it's okay. We all screw up like that, but yeah,
But eventually it finally worked out
it's
itself.
self-leveled
But
like
it
a
was
year.
so
It's a little
bad.
janky, but it's up.
It works great.
It holds itself together.
So was there ever like a last question for you, Riff? I guess was there a project other than Metal Jesus where you like actually everything got deleted out and you
For
just
sure.
couldn't?
Yeah, back in the day, I remember recording. It was a big video with, at the time, a channel called Arcade Impossible, Game Straight 1 at the time. When he was like cracking, he was pushing, 5-6K subs a week or so. He was just growing. And we filmed this big, long video with them, and I was all excited. And we were like, not newer, but maybe like, I don't know, 20K subs at the time. And I was like, sick. And I remember we got this big, long video, and for some reason, the SD card, when I went to put it in my computer, it's like, won't read. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Like, it won't read. Put it in the camera, it says error. And I'm like, what the heck, error? And I just go through the wormhole of, looking on the internet, and basically come to find out the SD card just decided to go corrupt, and I couldn't get it back. I even sent it to SanDisk, the company who makes them, to get them to try to I don't even know,
Recover it
encrypt
somehow.
it, recover or something. And they're like, nope, it's gone. And I
I
was
think I
like,
remember that.
That happened to us.
That was Retro Liberty?
yes.
No, that was Pixel Game.
No, it was Retro Liberty.
Yeah.
Because that also happened to us when we were picking up the arcades. One of the arcades at night.
The lens
The
stopped
lens
working.
stopped working. That's what it was.
When Ricky was using the camera, by the way.
Oh. Dude.
I just
Oh,
switched
you
on
just
and off.
released that one with the Play Choice 10, right?
Yes.
And that's
Yeah.
where you guys said that.
Yeah.
Ricky was using the lens, and it suddenly stopped working.
What
That's like when I
Rick.
rolled down the window on the element, it just shattered. I was like, what?
Was
Imagine.
that it with me?
Yeah.
Wait, well, say that story. I can't remember that.
All right, so we were just driving, and I was rolling down the window. And
My window?
Yeah, dude, we were coming back from the swap meet. I was rolling down the window, and your element, it just gave out, and the window just went slid under. I was like, What just happened? You look at me. What'd you do? I'm like, I rolled down the window.
I do remember that. Ricky was using the window. You tell me. Did you touch the window? Did I?
Who was the closest one?
I guess it was me.
But I feel like the only person that can fix it is Ricky. You take your
Ricky,
door.
I don't
door
even know
part.
if I've ever told you this before, this story.
Shoot.
A long time ago, Tom, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Tom's stepfather, Pops, a good friend of ours. We love Tom. Tom's awesome, dude. One of the first dudes I met when I met Ricky. Ricky used to have a moped, like a scooter one. And I don't know if you remember.
I still have it.
Wow.
Wait, what?
I still have it.
It's like an electric scooter in high school. And I don't know if you ever remember that Tom's, what do you call it? Side rear mirrors?
Oh, yeah. The side mirrors.
One of them broke off. When you weren't there, was going full speed on the moped, and I was trying to be stupid. And I remember I was riding the moped full speed, and I was like, and I had a skateboard with me. I was like, I wonder if I can ride both at the same time. So I put the skateboard next to my foot, and I'm like trying to get my foot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's working. And then I just all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, like full speed, looking down, and all of a sudden I just crashed my shoulder, boom, and I look, and it knocked off Tom's mirror on his car, and I just remember being like, oh shoot, and just immediately went back in the house, put on a shirt because I wasn't wearing a shirt, so you couldn't see a bruise. And I was just like, what up, guys? And never said a word about it.
Wait, didn't you end up buying that car later though?
I did end up buying that car later. I bought a Chevy Tahoe from from Tom Pops, like right out of high school.
Yeah.
And I remember I put like a
Paid
ball.
cash.
I paid him like 13 grand cash.
What?
Like in high school. I was like,
Dude,
here
this
you
dude
go.
had like 2-3 jobs. And this was not editing times.
Told you guys, once I started
a
working,
couple
I
corners.
always worked.
Dude, he moved out right away.
He's a bum.
Disaster refund.
He's one of the guys I know that moved out right away,
No,
right after high school.
I remember he showed me his apartment, his first apartment.
Yeah.
And it was the one you told me you opened the back door and there was like a pond there.
Yep.
Man, amazing.
18 years old, I moved, not because I had a great family life, was loving life, but 18 years old, I moved out, own apartment, no roommates, on a dock. I'd sit on the dock and feed birds and all this stuff.
That's
and,
what mans do.
Yeah.
I've been working since 12.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
Since 12.
Here or in
No,
Puerto Rico?
in Puerto Rico and here.
What was your first job?
It was I was helping my dad. Well, it's a long story, but
Well, just tell me what your job was.
well, let's call it bagger.
How long is it? What's a bagger? Like at a
Like
grocery
a
store.
grocery person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For a bagger.
But
It's
it
a
was
long story.
no, because his other job.
Guys, it's a long one.
Yeah,
A bagger.
Well, that was a side job.
You were a beggar?
Chris, everybody tell me your first job real quick. I'm curious.
Residential construction.
What did you just say?
Residential construction.
That's Gabbo.
Yeah.
Residential construction. And you
Yeah.
couldn't put together my shed properly.
Well, long story.
Your what?
Long story. I worked with my grandpa.
There you go. Yay.
Curtain.
Ben, first job?
First job, Kmart. I got the carts in Lansing, Illinois.
Cart retriever.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
That is kind of cool.
Ricky?
Yeah, my first unofficial job as a kid.
Unofficial, then official.
Unofficial Pizza Loca. I'd hang the little
What?
I'd hang the little things on all the doorknobs.
The sombrero?
You were the Mexican street guy.
I was a little. They're like, I'm like, hey, I want a pizza. They're like, deliver these and we'll
He
give
was
you pizza.
brown back
so
then.
I go back every week for a pizza.
You're the guy who puts the cards on like the
I did.
doorknobs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ricky, this is the greatest thing I've ever learned that I didn't know. Ever.
Dude, I wanted pizza.
Hey, that's fair.
Okay, then official.
Then In and Out. Technically
In and Out, okay.
official.
You guys work together in and out, right?
Yeah, so it wasn't my first job though. My first unofficial was my dad was always he was a construction worker and I would do construction with him. He was
But you still don't know how to build, right?
Shut up, dude. I just helped. But my first official job was at a place called Sports Chalet. Was that what it's called?
You worked at Sports Chalet before In and Out?
Yeah. Sports Chalet was the first thing I did.
What is that?
It's like a Big Five, like,
Yeah.
but it's a bigger,
There's like a sport.
like a chain. Yeah, yeah.
What's funny is I got the job too by not even looking for a job. I was at the mall, literally walking around, and like this guy stepped in front of me, and I was like, "Oh, excuse me, buddy," and like just started like chit chatting. You know how I do. And like 5 minutes later, he's like, I like your personality. He's like, I'm the manager at Sports Chalet. Would you like a job? And I was like, sure. He's like, do you know about snowboarding? And I was like, yeah, but I don't know jack about snowboarding.
You want to hear two cool story? Quit. It's really cool.
And then I got my job and worked there. I didn't finish.
No.
Gabbo.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
The story wasn't done, but okay.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Sorry.
You want to know differently? Yeah. Okay, so Ricky, it's like, what the freak, bro?
I got my Gabbo this year.
Basically, yes. I took the job, worked in the snowboarding department without knowing anything about snowboarding. And I'm going to be 100% honest. I was a young kid. I would just say whatever. They agreed with the customers. Are these the best bindings? Yep, they are.
When you were in Puerto Rico, were there still guys with the ice cream going like coconut, pineapples?
They still do that out
They
here.
still do that in Santa Ana.
I mean, like they're actually on the beach, like with the little, like,
with the little
scoopers.
parts. Yeah.
They still do them sometimes in Huntington, too.
It's one of my favorite ice creams. It's like almost like a gelato type thing, but it's like frozen, like
Piragua. That's like shave.
piranha.
Piragua.
Oh,
That's like what they call here the Hawaiian shave. Like
Shave ice.
Snow
Yeah.
cones.
it's so good.
yeah, piragua.
It-
I had a lot of shave ice in Hawaii.
Yeah, real quick.
Yes.
So
Ricky, what do you think?
No, seriously. This is a cool one. I just remember my first official job.
Yes.
I took it to buy my first Super NES, the console. And the first unofficial job, I took it to buy Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, with the paychecks.
Yes,
Got it.
that's it.
Our first in and out, we went together to
The
get
Xbox, right?
Xbox with
There you
Halo.
go.
Yep.
You guys bought video games, dang! I didn't.
Literally
Dude,
bought the first. Yeah,
I bought,
that
like-
sign came from the store we bought it
Hey,
from.
so
I bought
that Super
skate
Nintendo
shoes.
sign.
that's for all you out there that say we don't play games. We are not gamers.
I play a lot of games
We're
lately.
just not like informed gamers. We're just like to play them.
I like to play. I don't need to. Like we got heat because the NES Championship Edition came out on the podcast like 2 days before the podcast, and everyone's like, "You guys haven't played it yet," and I'm like, "Dude, it's been out for 2 days." Not being mean.
I didn't play it yet.
I have other things to do.
Open it.
I had other things to do. Like it's not the
To
first
be
thing
honest,
do.
out of everybody in the group, I think I'm the one that play most.
You probably play the most retro games? No, because actually Risk played a lot.
Well, actually, that's another hot topic, but I don't know. I've been playing more retro than nowadays games, to be honest.
I do play a lot of retro games.
Yeah, I
right
know
now.
you are, but you know me. I play a lot.
You
of
play new and old.
new, yeah.
Yeah, I've
But
been playing more
lately,
new.
I will say for the last couple of months, I've been playing a lot of NES, Super NES.
Every time he's bought a game, he's been literally he's been
That-
playing it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a real gamer.
You know, I'd like to
I
pretend.
think
that
all
I'm one.
people who play
What
games
is,
are
out
gamers.
of everything you bought already, what is your favorite one so far that you never played before?
Oh, that I
you
hadn't
put
played?
It, that you put it and you was amazed like, holy crap.
I'm gonna have to go over here. You guys hold that conversation.
Yeah.
What about you, Ricky?
I can't wait to react to the other stuff.
Believe it or
later.
not, Frankenstein.
It's so good.
It's a great game. I never knew
Curtis-
how good it was.
What for NES?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm still gonna stick with Super Power Blade 2.
Ben? Ben?
No.
What I've played recently?
Yeah.
I haven't played a lot recently, to be honest.
Dude,
I'm
I've
a
been
fake gamer.
I've been trying to finish
You're a
1943.
liar. He's a liar.
What have I played? Do
You haven't been playing it, but you've been working on systems.
Well,
So-
I mean, I do
You-
my modding stuff, but
I wasn't gonna say that.
actually,
But-
okay. PlayStation
Allegedly.
2, God of War. There it is. God of War. I played some
That
God
was
of
the
War.
other Ben.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Me and
That's
Ben,
the brown Ben.
So actually, what I've been wanting to do with Ben is I went over to his house like a couple days ago, and we were playing the Gears of War story.
Yeah, of course.
We're playing campaign.
co-op?
Yeah.
Gears of War is
Xbox
so
360.
That's so
Heck
perfect
yeah.
to play co-op.
Curtis, Gears of War is so good.
Oh, dude, the shirt. He's just flexing. No,
Hey.
I want to play it with Ben like through and through.
You guys ever play, of course, 1943 on the NES?
Yes.
Sure.
Of
Not a
course
long
you-
time.
Dude, I've been trying to finish that freaking game.
Give me a day.
Challenge on camera. Let's challenge. I need proof.
Wait.
You know I'll beat it.
Can you do game for game? One
You
for
know
SNES and one
you
for
know I'll
NES?
beat it.
And
All right, you beat.
you say one day.
All right, you beat Hagane.
Deal.
Have you tried to beat Hagane?
Yeah, I didn't pass the first stage.
No save states. No save states.
Okay, bro, I got the easier deal of beating 1943. Hagane is very.
How many
hard.
stages is 1943?
I don't know.
Well,
I only played 1942
Hey, I
a lot.
challenge you to finish Galaga.
What the?
Okay, did you already find the game that you were talking about over there?
I'm not trying to sound dumb, but me and Ricky. I mean, I played so many games as a kid and emulated every single NES game with Ricky back in the day. So I looked at every game like I pretty much played them all before I got them this time around. So I didn't really have one.
All right, no worries.
He say one really good, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. I forgot how good
That's
it was.
a good
That's a
one.
good call, Frankenstein.
All right, we're gonna move on to our next one. It's gonna be ranking skateboard games, guys.
Skate.
And you guys already know it's already gonna be on the screen. We got S, A, B, C, and I don't know the rest.
And this could. Now let me make this very clear. Every time we freaking do these lists, hey, what about? We're not ranking 70,000 video games.
Oh, Arkansas in there.
You know, we're ranking. We pulled up 10 random ones. People get so mad. What if I can't?
When he said, "Hey,
Hey, what about Cousin Sucker Simulator? I don't know what that. I don't know where that came from. Sorry, Arkansas picker.
He came.
I'll see you at Metro Rex Expo.
That came straight from your heart, bro. You was waiting for so long to say that.
Let's grab a game, bro. I'm so hungry right now.
Me too.
Adventure,
Make it quit.
Adventure Island."
Okay, so this one's interesting because this isn't technically a skateboarding game, but there is skateboarding within it.
It's a very important part of the game.
Ricky, why don't you start?
Am I just saying like where I think it belongs?
Bro, Ricky, what have you never done this with us?
What just happened?
I'm out of it.
Hey, wait, real quick. You guys remember the Tom Green show?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember the guy in the back that always?
Not really.
Yeah, he was a white guy with glasses in the back.
I just remember my bum is on the rail.
Oh yeah.
Bum is on the
Whatever.
Look at me. My bum is on the rail. My bum is on the Swedish.
Hey, do it to Curtis.
No thanks.
Ricky,
It's going-
I like this game, but if I'm going to rank it as a skateboarding game, then I'm going to go with a C.
Okay.
Because I like it, but I'm not going to rank it top for a skateboarding game.
When does he actually skateboard? I don't have any idea.
Pretty much right away.
Yeah.
Like your second egg that you collect pretty
Yeah.
much turns into a skateboard.
Like seconds into the game.
All right.
It's a huge part of the platforming and the way you get through the levels. It's actually one of the reasons that I like the game as much as I do. I feel like I would like the game a lot less if it didn't have the skateboarding
Adventure
element.
Island or Wonder Boy?
Which one would I pick overall? That's not the name of the game, but I would probably pick Adventure Island, even though I
What
like
is the
both.
gameplay like actually like? Where it like in comparison to another one in that area?
It's just the character and the music.
It's almost like a side-scrolling. Imagine if Mario had cuter sprites and a little bit more beachy. That's kind of the feel of it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good. That's
That's actually a good way to put it.
I'm gonna go A because I actually very much love it. Even though, like Ricky said, it's not technically a skateboarding game, but A for me.
Instead
Gabbo?
of B.
I will go B. I love that game. The
Ben, have you
music
played
is
this game?
Dang.
Yeah, absolutely. As a kid.
Just cut him off, just like oh, he did it on purpose. But for people who didn't see the last segment,
kidding.
Gabbo cut me off. That's why.
What's going on here?
Hey, are we fighting? hey, Gabbo, address if we're fighting, dude.
Oh boy, this is.
I hate you.
Oh wow, thanks, Gabbo. Oh wow, that was a
What's
little.
going on over
No,
there?
what do you like about this game,
It's
Gabbo?
2024.
Just keep going, Gabbo.
What do you like about this game?
B. I love the music. Gameplay is amazing, and it gets very difficult.
It does.
I love the intro, man. That's what I use in my video.
Ben, do you have an opinion on this game?
I would say it's a C. It has a lot of nostalgia for me.
All right, cut your mic off.
I never did it though. It's
Yes,
kind of hard.
nostalgia.
I didn't want you to bring it down.
He was hoping you were going to say S.
Thanks, Ben. I thought you liked skateboarding stuff now, Ben.
Oh, he does it. That game's coming up.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about when we get to it.
I was
Yeah.
thinking you was cool, man.
Okay, I'll say B. It's a B.
No, we don't can't
I
talk
retract.
you
It's
into
a
it.
B.
We can't talk you into it.
I'll do another NES game.
No,
Skate.
why are you going NES back to back, you little butthole licker? All right, sorry.
What?
I love you. Oh,
Then that's how I trip. I like you more now.
That's how white trip.
Hawaii.
Dude, I'm so hungry, bro.
Me too. Oh, my Hawaii.
We still got another
Is
time
that
to go.
is that Hawaii trip?
All right, skater
Change
die.
you.
Skater die, Gabbo.
Me?
Yeah.
I will say for what I remember, because I suck in the game, I will say D. The music is cool, but don't give me that look, Mr. Hawaiian.
Cool, bro. Ricky, what do you think?
You said B.
I'm going to give it a B. I like
B.
it, but I'm terrible at it. I'm really bad
B.
at it. But I
I
really
say
love it.
D.
B.
Let him talk, Gabbo.
No, no, I was asking.
I'm talking with him.
I was asking
I'm
him.
gonna fight you, bro.
No, no, I
Let's
was
do
asking
it.
him a question.
Shirtless.
Oh no.
Oh, and it brings me back every time I hear that song. Skate.
Oh, darn.
All right, what were you saying?
They both talk over Ricky the entire time.
Over me.
It's okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear him all that. What?
It's a B.
It's Ricky English. He never talks.
Stupid. Our first mistake was joining people onto our show. A multiverse of talker overs.
Sorry. I feel guilty.
I'm just kidding.
All right, go.
Ricky said B.
I said B.
Did you go any more in depth with that?
No, there's no point.
There's no point.
I
going.
hate the
Keep-
silence.
All right, ready? My turn. S.
Ben.
Yes. All right, sick, dude.
I say absolutely S. To
Let's
me,
go.
this is
Yeah.
skateboarding.
High A right there.
Okay, now real talk. In the world of 8-bit retro games, I feel like for me this is the definitive skateboarding game. There are some that are up there with me, but it's just like it's so iconic that I feel like it's up there with when you talk to people who haven't played video games and you mention, video games, you're going to hear the Mike Tysons, you're going to hear Marios, and if you're in California, you're going to hear Skate or Die. You know what I mean?
And Ben has a rare copy of that too.
Oh yeah.
Really?
So I am one of like the 6 people in the world that has a 5 screw of this.
What's that valued at?
I think like 1,500, maybe to 2.
Whoa.
I'll give you
Yeah.
200 for right
Well,
now.
check it out. I got it on accident. It was like a Mercari purchase like 6 years ago. And it was like a bundle of 10 games for $50. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then when they got in, I was like cleaning them. I was like, I didn't know there was a 5 screw Skate or Die. And then I did research, and there was this post on Nintendo Age at the time. And there was a list.
Wow.
It's such a rare game.
Wow.
And there was like 5 other guys that have it. And
that's the only that what is known on it is 5
yeah,
or 6 people
like
have it.
only 5 or 6 have like showed up in the world. It's not even on price charting because it's like so rare.
I was literally just going to go to price charting. Dang it.
So you could say that the value is pretty much up there.
Pretty priceless, I would say.
Or you can put it lower.
I would assume that it would be more because
You want to
it's less.
still be in the squad?
Yeah. What's that the cost?
Did you know there's a 5 screw Jaws?
Oh yeah, it's not as rare, but for sure.
Oh, really?
I think it's like
totally
maybe 5 to 700.
Hey, look at me. I'm Mr. 5 screw.
Ben knows. Ben knows.
Yeah,
when it
yeah.
comes to 5 screw, he
I've
knows.
done some research on 5 screws.
Here's the awesome thing about Ben. As soon as he finds out something new, he then delves into it
Yes.
and goes a bit further than you would think. He goes, all right, what's every 5 screw? What's every uncommon 3 screw?
And then
Yeah.
he'll relay it to the group, which is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I'm
I
very
even
proud
made
of
a
that.
list in Excel.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he's like, hey guys,
Ben
look out for these. And then we're like,
Another thing about Ben, he's the whiter one in the group.
Whitest.
He's
And
the
he is
whitest.
living up
He's
to
the,
it.
Yeah.
How you say whiter or whitest?
And mannerisms or skin.
Everything.
Scheme, bro.
yeah, I think all of
That's
that.
That's probably the whitest guy I know that's like,
Dude, I've been in corporate America for like
you're
25 years.
That's
Kind of how it works.
You are a stereotypical white American, which is, I love you to death. I love you all.
I was going to say that. That's what
That's really
love
where
you
it
so
comes
much.
Man, that made me sound really racist.
That's racist. Put it.
All right, we're gonna go on to our next one. Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, we should make this clear. We're not going to be like Tony Hawk
All-encompassing.
1, 2, is Tony Hawk this, and under. No, just Tony Hawk series.
All encompassing.
Ricky?
Oh man, S for me, just because of the nostalgia for that. Here I am.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's,
it's just the music, the skateboarding. It's fun. It's really fun. I mean, if you compare it to the new games, it's not as fun anymore. But for what it was back then, it was a beautiful game, and honestly, some of the best memories.
yep.
This was my S. I absolutely loved it. I loved every series too that came out with it, and just to be able to do combos, and it made me feel like I could actually be good at skating, but then it unrealistic. Like you go out there, you can't do it.
I feel like that's what a lot of people said back in the day, too, is like, Skate or Die was more like, felt like an arcade game, like a game you were just playing, versus, thank you, Gabbo, versus Tony Hawk's Pro Skater felt more like people living out, hey, I can skate, and this feels like I'm skating. I heard that a lot. At the time, I would have said S, and now I would say A, just because I have a one other one that's newer that would sneak past it. But I would still say A, just for, like Ricky said, it's like
Before you
the
go
most
on that.
nostalgic.
Yeah, before you go on that, Gabbo,
What?
one thing that I really liked about this game was like when you did you could do like one of the gameplays, and you could change the color of the ramp as you did the trick.
I
You
don't
guys
even think
remember
I knew that. I don't even think I knew that.
Like you could do like a graffiti and all that stuff on it. You guys don't remember any of that?
I don't think I
Is
remember
that
that.
I thought that was Underground that did that.
I mean, I'm
mean,
just
Tony
saying.
Hawk.
Yeah, it's all Tony Hawk.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's how I feel with Street Fighter. I can fight. No.
Huh?
I gonna. Is that random tough? Hey,
Rather tough.
hey, so people are gonna destroy me in the comments.
You think
So
it
I'm
sucks?
gonna pass it to you because I never played that game before.
It's fine. It's
So
okay.
you can vote twice.
No.
No, well, I will say, for what I heard, I will say it's really good. Skaters like you love it.
Nah, you can't vote on it based
Nah,
on.
get out of here.
All right, whatever.
Sorry, Gabbo.
Put
Get
a
out of
V
here.
over
Ben,
there.
have you ever
What are you,
played any of
mail-in
these?
ballot?
I've actually not really played any of,
What
any
is
of those
that?
before.
What do you say? What do you
Nothing.
say?
I'm not going on.
Nothing. It's good.
Ben.
Ben, would you say?
I don't have an opinion. I've not really
all right,
played
so
them.
this one's actually gonna be pretty hot.
It's like in between an A and an S. There's still potential for it to
an A and a half.
an A and an S and an A.
That's exactly.
It's a saw.
I've never played this game, so Gator XL.
Am I the only one here that's played this? Should I just jump in?
Yeah, I don't remember this one too well.
So basically, Skater XL was supposed to be like, basically been waiting for a new skate game for years, over a decade, and this was supposed to be like, Skater XL be the best. I thought it was hot garbage. It's very simulation, feels like it's supposed to be like a new game of skate, which is, in my opinion, one of the betters, but I think it sucks. I think it was an F. But I think it's also because of how much people talked it up to me of what it was going to be that I was so let down by
I
it.
remember we talked about it.
Yep.
Mikey, bring it.
Yep. And I was so excited for it.
I remember that.
And I
Flip out-
played,
you
I
flip
played it
out.
with your son for the first time, with Gabe.
Oh yeah, I remember you guys.
And I was all excited in his room, like, Skater XL's out, let's play. And I immediately, I mean, I knew within 30 seconds, I was like,
This
this is
sucks.
going to suck. And it just never felt right. So, Kurtie?
Courtesy.
I've never played it. So
Oh, I know. I just been moving on.
I was like,
Huh? Okay. Back to the Future. And yes, by LJN. So there's a lot of skateboarding in this game. This game is... Okay, so here's what happens with a lot of LJN games, Gabbo. People do this in the NES world.
Can I jump in first?
Yeah, oh, sure. Why not?
Interrupting Gabbo.
Here we go again.
I'm like, hey, let me tell you. So this is going to be great. He's like, can I jump in now?
Did you see what he did? He said, "Let me tell you."
Oh, this podcast is great, man.
Weekends, man.
Sorry, I'm so hungry, bro.
Go ahead, Gabbo.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I feel bad.
No, go ahead. Guess
All right.
first.
I'm not a guest.
Shut up and go.
All right, cool. Unpopular opinion. I freaking love that game.
Really?
I love the music, believe it or not.
We're talking about the skateboarding though.
Yeah, well,
You said Tony Hawk's Pro Skater music.
Yeah, but it's
it's not,
skateboarding.
shut up, Ricky. Don't talk that much.
Sorry.
Unpopular opinion. B.
Sorry, I'm looking for the music because I don't remember the music.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Here we go. Back to the Future.
Shush.
So far, garbage.
I was gonna say, I was like,
No,
this is
just
not
wait.
good.
It gets better.
I hope so.
It gets better.
It's still bad. It sounds like I made it.
Shut up. Wait. No, it gets better.
It's not great, but it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Were they trying to play into the Huey Lewis and stuff from the? Yeah, it was bad.
I will give a B because of nostalgia, and I think with the skate part is
That
really good.
nostalgia gets me every time.
I knew that was coming. As soon as-
It's firing today.
Yeah. Ricky does like to clown Gabbo, which I do.
I love it.
He actually said the last podcast he was sad he wasn't here when you were on because he's like, man, I would have loved to clown Gabbo more.
But that's
That's because Gabbo gives it a lot.
I love the guy, and he gives it a lot.
You
so I
love
have to
me?
get- yeah.
Come on, give me a hug.
Get out of here.
Hey, do me. Go ahead.
Back to the Future. C.
Dude, can somebody order a pizza? I'm starving. I'm so starving.
We could just do this and then go eat and then come back.
Stupid
It's up to you,
refill.
but
No, screw this guy. Keep going. No,
It's my time. It's my time.
because if we take Ricky away, he's not going to come back.
Oh, that's it.
yeah.
If we go eat now and come back for the podcast, Ricky won't come back.
True.
We're never gonna get through this. All right, I'm just gonna fire this one's a B for me.
Ricky?
I honestly don't even remember the game.
Okay. That's pretty accurate to what it is.
It's pretty bad, but I like it.
It's fine at best.
What was yours?
B.
B. Okay.
Where's that put it, Curtio?
Wait, what'd you give it?
I'll get it.
C.
Next one's gonna be Skate.
S. Best skateboarding game of all time by a long shot. Skate 1, 2, and 3 is the most realistic representation of the way you flick. If you know skateboarding, the way you use the right stick to actually do kick flips and tray flips and inward heel flips, it's proper to how you would move your foot to an extent. It feels good. It's great. The only thing lacking is soundtrack isn't my favorite, but you can take that off and play your own music.
So what platform is that one on?
Xbox.
Xbox
is where I played it.
360. I think that's it.
I don't even know if it's on PlayStation.
No, I think it's just Xbox 360. Maybe
I think that one is on PS3.
People will correct me. Oh, that's correct.
Yep.
I played it on Xbox 360.
Me too. The heck out of it. I
so good.
still to this day play Skate 3.
I really liked it because during this era, it was like when I was in my Robin Big phase, and like you had the barracks and you had P-Rod.
face?
Oh God, Robin Big.
Robin Big. Yeah. You remember that show, MTV?
Ridiculous.
Well, that's,
Oh my-
Ridiculousness.
It's before that.
yeah, it was just before
Right
that.
before that.
Anyway, they were like pretty much during this. They were making that game. That's why like I was playing it a lot. But say ridiculous.
What ridiculous?
Is that a simulation game or arcade?
What?
So what was nice about this game is that they got all the skaters that were in the pro scene at the time, and they actually had them like put on like suits,
Motion caps.
those things, yeah, and they actually like did the tricks and everything.
I'll tell you this. It actually feels like it's. He said it right. It's like the most you feel accomplished when you do a trick. You're like, I can't believe I did that because I did a G or whatever.
Yeah, it's not like Tony Hawk. You can press like left and square to do a kickflip or whatever.
You actually have to try. Like it's hard, but it's fun.
I think one of the best things that they added this year to the Olympics: skate and BMX.
Yuto.
What about the breakdancing, though?
Yuto took it.
The breakdancer from Australia.
Yuto Hargomi took the gold again.
Yeah, that kid was crazy.
Him and Nija. I think Nija is, and him are just a level of skateboarding that feels like they are part of a skateboard. Like it's a finger to them. Like
Dude,
they can make it do what they needed to do.
Even the girls scene,
Yeah.
like they were doing crazy
Some
stuff.
of the
I
young
don't know
girls
their
too.
names. Let me be
Some of
real.
the young girls.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm never gonna be able to do that.
Gabbo, why do you look so angry?
No, I don't understand.
Tired.
Wait, let me tell you. Let me interrupt.
So wait a minute. Who's
Wait,
the,
before you do that, let me.
yeah?
No, go ahead.
So who's the skater goat?
Of all
Tony-
time?
Everyone has a
Tony
different
Hawk.
one.
Everyone's gonna say someone
Yeah.
different.
I don't know. The Dogs of Town, something like
Lords of Dogtown.
They're not even.
that. Dude, I don't know it. I don't know anything about skating.
Okay, so everyone's gonna have their.
This is a bad topic.
Yeah.
For me.
Everyone's gonna have their pro who they think is the greatest of all time. Like that's just reality. Everyone's gonna say a different name.
Yep.
But if you talk about actual technicality, I don't know. It would be maybe like a Nija or a Yuto or a Jamie Foy or someone like that.
Like street competition,
Ryan
and there's
Sheckler
actually
even.
people who do tricks, like that just do weird tricks on the side, like they do content creation only.
Yeah.
And like there's just people who gravitate towards certain things.
Yeah.
You got vert skaters.
Yeah.
What's that? Did someone jump?
Is that your dog?
I don't know.
Taffy.
I think my dog just jumped 8 feet here.
Right now I feel like when me and Mikey talk about basketball in the chat, like you're like, what?
Oh, yeah, me and Ricky this morning look at our phones, like 190 texts about basketball. I'm like, shut up.
Well, that's how I feel when I see the chat and I see you and Mikey talking about pops.
I was like, where are you going with this?
So you can't rank this one, right, Gabbo? You've never played it?
No, I pass.
Okay,
I pass.
We can move faster. I know we're going so
Yeah.
slow.
All right, I'm just gonna be straight up. It's an S. I even like I love the soundtrack. You know which song I kept playing over and over when I played this?
Huh.
Rick James.
What song from Rick James?
It's Give It to Me, Baby.
Ooh,
Give it to me, baby.
that's true. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a default.
It's a great song.
That is a good song.
So good.
I like that you actually give it to me, bitch. I was like, oh yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Shut up, Gabbo.
All right, guys, we're gonna go on to the next one. All right, T&C Surf Design.
A. A all day.
S for me. What?
What
Oh,
was that?
Oh, it's okay.
Was it my son?
Yeah, it's bricks.
Sorry, Brixton. I can't. I'm in the middle of a podcast. Go away. I love you. I love you, though.
Hey, I did say yes.
Huh? Sorry. Okay. No problem.
Can I talk about this game?
Yes, please.
Well, the skate part is amazing. The music is amazing. The design. I love those characters.
I didn't want to talk over you, so I just went in straight zone mode. Like, okay,
Come on, help me here.
it's an A. There's skate.
He
on it.
knows. Oh, I did it.
There's skate on it and surf as well. The skateboarding is so like the song.
The song is amazing.
One of the best shredder songs within guitar licks and all that in here. It's just a fire tune.
Every time I see a shirt, sticker, hats of that thing, what did I do?
Buy it and send it to me. Same with Ben. Now Ben's been super into collecting 14.
Oh, dude,
Heck yeah. I started following that brand on Instagram, and I was like, man, they really put out some cool stuff. So I got some
you saw my shirt.
on Instagram.
Keep going, Ben.
You remember when we filmed that video with Mort?
Okay, the people don't know. So Ben, keep
I
going.
don't remember.
Keep going.
But
Whatever.
yeah, I started to buy stuff from that company. So yeah.
You want to talk about what you bought?
Oh, so they just had their 40th anniversary, not of this game particularly, but of the Thrilla brand, and they did a deck of a skateboard of the T&C Surf game.
Yep.
And it's like hollowed out, like it's holographic, and they only made, I think, 40 of them.
Yeah, that's the fact that you had it made me sad.
Freaking awesome.
Because I would love that right here.
I only like started following that brand like a couple days before.
That's cool, Ben. I would love that right here. Would look
Would
so
you now?
cool.
Okay, yeah.
and
You could buy one on eBay for like 4 times the amount now.
I would love one right here.
You
Ben.
didn't have to let that one bake, dude. What the heck?
Ben, you want to stay on this podcast?
Yeah, dude, I knew it was gonna come to that.
Hey, that's what producers do. To
Yeah,
make
but
it
he
look
didn't
better.
He didn't just pick up a skateboard. He picked up a sealed copy
Dude.
of the NES
Oh
game.
yeah, and I got a sealed graded copy
And
of
the
the
action
game for
figure.
What I was trying to say, he discovered that when he was in my apartment. He saw my shirt. He said, "Those are NES games." Sorry. All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I forgot about that.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
No way.
He's roasting you today, bro.
Firing, dude.
All right, Chris,
I'll say,
go.
yeah,
All right, all right,
It's
all right,
okay.
all right.
It's
Did
okay.
Ricky?
Did you, Ricky? What's your score?
Oh, I just put A on this one.
Okay, all right.
I like all you guys just talking. Let's go with that.
Stupid Rick.
All right, well, this is fire.
I'm gonna
Fire.
get you some.
720. 720 on the NES.
C.
Oh.
Everyone go faster. 720. C.
A D.
I pass.
There you go.
C and a D. All right, we'll go.
It's fine. I'm more nostalgic for it than actually like it.
Top Skater.
S.
Oh.
Arcade game. One of the best arcade games of all time.
So it's
Pennywise
pretty good.
soundtrack. Ricky and I have so much history with that game.
That is a great game.
Ricky, what do you think?
That's an S for me too. It's so good.
Someone bring it down.
And if you don't know, you actually play it by riding a skateboard. It's not
It's an arcade.
It's
yeah.
not the same one that we were playing, though.
No. It's not like an Ollie King or something. You ride an actual board, hold on the rails, and Pennywise kicks in, and you just thrash.
Yeah, I don't
I-
think I've seen any skateboard ones out there like that.
I pass.
You pass?
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
Then it's an S, yeah.
Whoa, no way. It made it to
Let's
S.
go.
California Games, California Games.
The skateboarding segment is a B.
Super.
It's a C for me.
It's a F for me. That
Wow.
game sucks.
I love that game.
The only game that I like is when
The hacky sack.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, this game really got my attention.
Well, I only love the cover.
Yeah, the cover.
The cover is good.
Yeah,
Wait.
got everyone's
You got the
attention.
wrong cover
Did you
there.
did you do C or D? What did you do?
Huh?
Would you rate
F,
rank it?
F, F.
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing a C.
It sucks.
Who says that when you say instead of huh? He goes,
Eh?
How did it get worse than 720?
Dude, because only 2 of you guys ranked that one.
get waxed.
Let's see. What do I have? Ollie Ollie. I think that's the last one I have on
Okay,
there.
last one. I played it. I thought I was going to love it. It looks like 8-bit style, but it's like a side-scrolling type grinding thing. The whole world loved it. I did not. A D. The whole world loved it. I did not. I don't know why.
It's just grinding.
It just did not feel like skateboarding, which I wanted it to. So it was a D for me.
I didn't
Right.
play it. I can't rank it.
Yep. Is that everything?
Yeah, that was everything.
You know what we should have added on here?
I feel like we were gonna get roasted a little bit for skating.
Simpsons.
Yeah, Simpsons skateboarding. Oh, hi,
No. Just the regular Simpsons. He's on the board.
the
Hey,
NES one.
it is shaking.
Oh, that's true.
What?
It's shaking.
Earthquake?
Yeah.
Maybe. Let me see.
Bro, I don't see anything shaking.
I feel
Ben's
shaking.
checking.
We've been
Go-
getting a lot of them.
We didn't
Bro.
mention Go Go Hypergrind either.
Yeah, we didn't mention that
Oh,
either.
we're gonna. Oh,
Now that game sucks. It's just worth money.
why is that
Bart's
worth?
Nightmare.
What
You
is that
got
worth
a
now?
Like $800.
Crazy.
Bart's Nightmare has
Yeah,
like a skate
Most
section.
of the Simpsons games do, and Simpsons skateboarding.
Yeah.
Like Ricky
Simpsons
said.
Arcade's my,
Oh,
my favorite
dude.
one with the skateboard.
We forgot one. The Simpson arcade.
I just said, did
No.
you not listen to
I
what I,
said
just
most
said?
Simpsons games have a
Yeah,
skateboard.
but the Simpson arcade.
I just
Beat
said
'em
that
up.
right now. I
All
said the
whatever.
arcade.
I'm
What is the
hungry.
best Simpsons game? Like, it's just
Arcade. Simpsons
No,
arcade game.
the
Hit and
Simpsons
run,
game.
dog. No
Arcade.
way.
Hit and run is really
Hit
good.
and run is really good. I'll
I
give you
love that one.
Hit and run, really.
Stupid Gabbo. Gabbo's stomach right now.
Oh, that's the shit.
You guys feel the rumble?
No,
Let's get ready to rumble.
I know that when there's an earthquake, as soon as Ben texts me, he's like, "Do you feel that?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
I always do
I'm
that.
like, yeah,
I
just got
text
out of
the group.
toilet. Like,
And I'm always like, nope. I have yet to feel one.
just the girthquake of a poop, man.
Earthquake.
He took
That's
me
a great
a picture
phrase.
with a Celsius. Okay, earthquake is coming soon.
When he said, okay. Okay, no, he doesn't understand. He means Celsius.
Wait,
because
what?
as soon as we drink one of those, dude, we have to just go.
Just so the audience knows, this podcast is also available in English.
Okay, how you say it?
Celsius.
Celsius.
No, he was pretty close.
Like the temperature.
Not Celchi.
Celsius.
Okay, what's the next topic?
Churches.
All right, so-
Whatever, let's go.
We always end this segment with what was on top or what was on the bottom. The one on the top, I think, that got the SNES because of you two was Top Skater.
I think it should have been Skate.
And Skate's right there with it, too.
And Skate was right there. And then the one that got an F, I guess, from Riff would be Skater XL. But the other one is California Games.
Which I like California Games.
Hey, I say F to California games.
Yeah, shut up.
What?
Yeah, but
You
it's
said
not
F.
just your score.
Ah, okay.
Hey, but I said F.
Hey, can you believe I still don't understand how that works?
Oh, we can believe it.
Oh, we know.
I think
This is so good.
Okay, I think how we should start this next segment is you actually opening up your.
Okay, let me go.
Uh-oh.
Finally, you've been waiting.
Me too.
Let's do it.
So for the audience, I'm yelling.
Yeah.
Ricky and I just sent off some games. We sent off some games to be graded, and Ricky has in here. So I already cut it. I cut it before. I have not opened this yet. We have not even slid this box open. So Ricky, a while back on camera, found a Madden game on the Wii, sealed,
A long time. Oh,
like 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
on
which
the way
we-
to Phoenix, right?
Yep. For like $4, something like that. And come to find out, the game is like, anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000, for the reason being it has like the breast cancer slip cover on it, and you can't find them. There's like no comps. Only one listed was like an open one for like $2,500 or something at the time. So it's just all over the place. We got it graded and some other things. So let's see,
They're
Ricky.
like 600 now.
I'm
like,
super.
like the loose
okay,
ones.
please
They're
don't
cheaper.
do Ricky's first because I really want that one to be the last
Okay,
one.
we want to do Ricky's first. Let's
want
see. Are,
that one to
are
be
the
the
rest
last
mine? Are the rest mine?
I don't remember. I just remember
What
giving
is
you
that?
stuff.
I
But I
wanna
don't remember what I
see.
did.
No.
Whoa.
'Cause I have to look. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, this is mine. Legend of Kage on the DS. I got a 9.8.
Ooh.
A sealed A+.
That is great. That is
Okay.
actually a
That's
great
like almost
one.
perfect,
Oh,
man.
this is mine also. I'm excited about this one. People are going to laugh. A 9.6 A++ on a Looney Tunes Game Boy Advance double pack.
Whoa.
Dang. A 9.6 A++ on a Cartoon Network Johnny Bravo Speedway sealed.
Underrated.
Wait a minute.
cartoon.
Did you already know the score? Or?
No, I don't
You
look.
didn't? Okay,
I
cool.
never look at my screen.
They sent you an email, I believe,
I
but
got it. I got
He
it.
just, he just sends us the email that like they receive it.
Smells so
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. No, this is the way to do it. This is the right way to do it.
9.8 A++ on my sealed Wii Resident Evil 0.
Whoa.
This is awesome.
Resident Evil 2 Revelations PS3 sealed A++ 9.8. Holy moly. I am Silent Hill on Xbox 360, the HD collection, A++ seal 9.8. Holy
Dang, man. You
I am-
killing those 9.8.
I am hitting. Where's Ricky's back here? Let me make sure I don't. Oh, I see Ricky's back there. I'm not going to look at it. Okay. Mortal Kombat Armageddon PS2 sealed A++ 9.8.
Dang. That's a good one.
Sly Cooper 9.8 A+. I got this at a swap meet on a table. 9.8 A+ seal
Wow.
on a table.
Dang.
Okay. Oh, this is Ricky's.
Okay, please don't tell. Don't say it.
So Ricky's were different. They weren't like I got mine from break boxes, so that's why they're getting crazy good grades, right? I'm this
Except for that one, the Sly Cooper one.
Yes, that was a swap meet table. Lucky, Ricky, on your sealed Sin and Punishment on the Wii.
4.
Sealed grade A+.
Ooh.
9.2.
Whoa.
I love this game.
Rich.
Okay.
It's going in the safe.
So this one right now will probably be the only graded sealed in existence for sure right now, unless someone has it and didn't. No, there's no population. No, that's the only one as of right now.
I don't know.
Ricky's.
Is this the cancer one?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the breast cancer one.
Sure.
Sealed 7.5, which is actually very
Very
good.
Oh, is it?
For what you have. Oh,
For a
yeah.
Goodwill, fine.
And the-
7.5.
Yep.
But it's still, I mean, still.
And the seal grade is an
What is the
A
letter?
plus.
A+.
Nice. Right.
Okay.
That's got to be worth some money right now,
The
bro.
question is,
Let's go. Let's do it.
And if you're interested, we're starting it on eBay for $5,000.
the question is, those are flipper or keeper?
Absolutely flippers. They're not NES.
All right.
They're not NES.
This is true.
If they were NES, I would absolutely be
You know
keeping
what?
them.
That makes me think it's gonna be fun collecting seal games.
Do you
Then
think-
send it to great?
Do you think he'll auction? Would you rather auction that
This,
eBay.
or keep it?
honestly, I'd
do you
I'd rather someone just offer me like an NES game, like, dude, I'm really looking for that.
Hey.
I have this
Hey, which
NES
one do you
game. I'm
need?
like, yes.
Call Ryan. He likes that stuff.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he likes.
He likes the Graily 1 in a million.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's going to be hard to see Ben maybe go to that camera. It's not going to look perfect. I'm sorry, but that's kind of what you're going to see. The pink slip is the breast cancer.
I'll bring it up to that answer.
I mean, it's not going to be focused, but
That's so funny. We got that at Goodwill.
It's not too bad.
That's crazy.
that's a crazy one. A plus on that seal is actually very, and we're not big like grader guys, so you guys know some of you probably like, hey,
Dude,
That's why we're all
looks
excited
way
about all
better
this.
than the NES that I
presents.
found.
that's
You remember those seals?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got one.
I got mine.
I kind of
You
want to
got
do like a fun pod. Like this is just gonna be a topic I didn't even have planned for it.
right before I was like, we should open these on camera because we
Yeah.
never looked.
Yeah, and the next topic we're gonna be doing something cool like reacting and just and like
Congratulations,
that. But
guys. That's pretty cool.
Thanks, Doc.
dude, that is. Hey, Ricky! Yeah!
Buying dinner.
Oh, wait, what?
For the love of money.
Gotta get that money,
This
man.
is
Gotta grade that games.
This is my first like grading unboxing, like for that. Like that's
Yeah,
cool.
and-
Actually, I've never seen a video doing that, so.
Well, you graded your games, but I wasn't there for it.
but it was different, right?
Being in person.
Curtis does have a
before-
box coming of 10 items that I have submitted for him as well.
I'm
You know,
actually-
you know what? I'm gonna the seal hole.
What?
You're gonna collect seal now?
You're gonna seal
It's
your
fun,
hole?
dude. Send it knowing.
It's all
I
fun, but
love the way it looks, though. Like in the
Yeah.
cases.
Wait,
There
what?
we go.
Wait, what?
I love the way like
All
the
we
seal
can say
is
is don't ask questions.
Oh,
That's it.
Just take it.
Just take it.
take it.
What's next,
Did you
Curtis?
steal
Well,
it from
it's
Chris?
here.
What's next, Curtis?
You remember that Simpson episode, Mr. Burns with Fidel Castro?
Oh, with the $1 billion bill.
That's the best, actually.
So
Sorry.
this is cool because I wasn't
What?
expecting to do this topic, but I kind of just want to fire off some questions and then get your guys' opinions. All right.
Okay.
So, are you guys a gift giver? This is a Ben's topic, or a gift receiver? Which one would you rather prefer to happen?
Giver for sure.
It's different when you give someone something. It's a different feeling. It's almost like a better feeling. I don't know. I mean, like getting stuff's awesome.
What a liar, bro. He's such a liar, man.
I have such a
You know why he says that? Because he likes to receive better.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
He used to be the giver, but now he's the taker.
Well, I'm not the one that has the last name, the giver.
this is a
mean,
Ben topic.
Used to be the giver.
I don't know about that.
I think Ben's
It
the
is.
giver
Ben
now.
is the giver now.
Ben is the giver.
Well, I mean, maybe a little bit, but like, I don't know. I just like to. It's a good feeling. It's a great feeling, right?
100%.
You know, like, okay, you could, let's say you want to get some NES game that's like $100, right? So you could spend that $100 and you can get that game and you're like, yes, I got the game and I checked the box. And then it just goes.
The box.
Chicago came out real strong.
That's so white.
So like, yeah, it's a good feeling for a moment. But like, what if you use that $100 and you bought something for somebody else and they're like, they really appreciated it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you both get to share in that feeling.
Yeah. And I've talked about it before on the podcast too. Like Retro Rick said it before. Like you need to be, it's hard to be a gift receiver as well too. I mean, let's be honest too, especially being on YouTube, right? Because you do get gifts and it's amazing. It's the best feeling ever. And it's hard because you have to learn how to accept gifts in ways that, like, a lot of times, and we've said it before on an older podcast, like, you're blessing them by allowing them to give it without, like, being like, I'm not taking it. I can't take it. Because, right, sometimes you want to be like, I can't take it. I can't take it. There's no way. I don't want to take that item.
That can be an offense.
But exactly.
Yeah.
And Rick always says, don't
offended.
rob me of a blessing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you want to give it to them. Ben gave me a Nintendo Entertainment sign last week. It's like when they are excited to give it. Obviously, I'm excited to get it as well. Don't get me wrong, of course. But it's like you need to learn how to, like, accept things too in a way that's like, I don't know, where it makes sense to feel it.
I feel like you can't compare them. They're two different feelings. It's not the same thing, like even close to being the same, because receiving's awesome. Yeah, of course it's awesome. But when you give something to someone, it's almost like more special for you because you're like, dang, here you go. Like this. I really thought you'd like this, and I hope you enjoy it. Like, and then when you see their face, you're like, oh my gosh, yes, I've been wanting this. That face is like, all right, dude, awesome. I did something good for it.
I think I have the most difficult, like, with, like, receiving a gift is just because, like, I almost don't feel grateful enough to get it. Right, like I'm like, I
don't deserve it.
Yeah, I literally do not
worthy.
deserve it. Like I'm just a guy, or I'm just a person. Like I don't feel, and I almost feel like if I say that and it comes off wrong, I'm like, dang, I might sound like a DB, right?
Yeah, totally.
And I don't want to, but it's also like I want you to keep that for yourself,
Totally.
you know, because you worked for it. I didn't, right? And so, like, being the gift giver. Like I would be like, here you go. Like I really don't need it. Like here you go. Like I hope that you can enjoy it more than I can. That's like one of the best feelings.
Well, can I talk?
Yep. Yes.
I mean,
Gabbo has to, like, he struggles to, like, let the conversation end. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've talked about this before you start, right?
He's
He has to translate it.
yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Thank you.
He's a dual
he does, yeah.
language. I
Thank you.
understand.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, I mean, it's a mix. Giving, I love giving, especially to my friends. Especially, I enjoy it a lot, selling those NES games to this guy. But he knows me. If I can give it to him, he know I will.
Yeah.
I will. But I'm collecting Super NES and Game Boy, so I need the money. So, and receiving gift is awesome too because it makes you feel super special.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially when, a lot of people help me with the NES whole collection. They send me games. And it feels so great, you know, when somebody send you a message and say, hey, what game you need? Send me a list. Especially Ben is a super
Oh yeah.
geek,
Ben
too.
has launched my count up many times.
Yeah. But yeah,
He just like he's like,
Yes, I have.
I don't know. I just, in the giving side, I think in my
Humble opinion.
in my side, in my personality, it comes from my dad. He always been a giver with his family, with everybody, you know. So I don't know, man. He's cool. It's cool to give.
I mean, the receiving is also good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't deny it. It feels good
course.
to get something
Yeah,
for free.
great feeling.
Like Gabbo, you gave me that expensive, tennis game, was it?
Jimmy
For the
Connors?
NES?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like totally not expecting that. And I
Really?
for my
yeah. And I wasn't expecting you to give me a PS2 that like had all these good CDs
man.
with it.
Out of nowhere.
And I wasn't expecting that at all either. Right.
You know, for the modding stuff,
I wasn't gonna say that, but allegedly,
somebody has a certain skill set, and others
Who's that?
may not
Liam
have
Neeson.
that skill set. And if you could pass that skill set along, then that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
I just hate this word that you keep saying modding. It's
I
not
think
even
that-
a thing.
I think that
Just
too.
say hacking.
No,
I think for, like, I mean,
Doxing yourself.
at least us three over here, the dads in the room, like, too, like, you experience it too on a whole different level when you have kids, because, you know, growing up, what did you always hear your parents say? I don't need anything. And
Yeah.
it's so funny how when you're a parent, you're like, literally like, no, don't buy me anything. Like, you genuinely believe that. Like, no, I like, don't
don't
buy me
need
anything.
anything.
Don't buy it for me.
Yeah.
And you just sit there watching them open gifts and you're like, yeah,
I love
like,
that.
This is the best feeling.
Do you remember I told you, the best gift you ever give me? Apart of being in the squad, but
The best gift, like actual physical gift?
yeah,
I don't know.
it's easy.
A handy?
Herpes?
Crabs?
Now, you remember when you give me that Bionic Commando sign?
Yes.
The metal one?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Oh, that when you sold me. Yeah.
Let's see. Best gift. Ooh, it's hard to go through what best gift everybody's given because that would be a long conversation. But because everyone here has given good gifts before.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh,
even,
that's tough. I'm not
Don't
gonna
go there. It's too much.
It's too much because Ben's giving things, Ricky's giving things.
Well,
Curtis,
maybe
everybody's
the
giving gifts.
special gift.
Which is
the gift of friendship.
Oh.
It's so many, dude.
yeah. There's a lot of special gifts within this group. I will say I do pride ourselves in this like channel, this group that like we do pretty often give each other.
Excuse me.
You were having a heartfelt moment.
my-
He was having a good moment, dude.
I love it.
He just gave me that. He just gave me that burp smell.
Are you mad?
Wait,
Oh,
let me,
he's
don't,
mad. He's
hey,
mad.
hey, don't let me interrupt.
Well, I was saying I pride ourselves on our channel, but
Wait a minute.
I
Wait a
mean, to
minute.
be fair, there's a reason we kind of pushed Gabbo out.
Wait a minute. You start early. You start, whatever. Keep going. I apologize. My bad.
No,
I'm not proud of
he
that.
just- No.
I was just saying on our channel, it is a pretty common thing for everyone here to just randomly get or buy people's lunches. Like it's pretty common in this group to be like, I got you, or what do you need? Or sure, I'll
Out
give
of
you this
nowhere.
game. Yeah, it's just kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And you know
Yeah.
one thing that all these guys do that's really cool is like they don't just give you gifts, they give you their time. I think that's more valuable. Like
Time.
That's
time.
true.
Like they'll if you ever need anything, all these guys will drop whatever they're doing just to go help you. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
Well,
what it is.
I wish I live closer.
No, I know you're exempt, obviously, because you.
Yeah.
Gabbo, I have a problem with something. Can you come over? And it's 4 hours.
Well,
later.
even with that, without.
You also work
put it-
a ton.
Yeah, but yeah.
you travel a lot,
I
dude.
travel a lot. But in other times that before these guys came, remember?
Yeah,
You need some help and
yeah, the rough times.
yeah. Gling, gloom, gloom,
I'm just
gling,
kidding.
gling.
But no, I mean, when you two were on the show, obviously giving was a huge part of the channel. When you were on more, I'm saying there was a period of time where Gabbo would just
You
come
just
over.
say it.
Look,
You're
I mean,
saying.
as soon as like
Ow.
Gabbo can do something for you, he will do it.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
go at Game On. He like as soon as me and Ben said we're going, he's like, I'll pick you up from the airport. If you want to stay with me.
Gabbo's amazing like that. Like
Yep.
you don't want to like put somebody out for getting a ride here and there.
Yeah.
Not an
like
amazing
Gabbo will
driver.
get mad. if
no,
you don't.
not an amazing driver, but amazing guy.
Amazing guy, not amazing driver.
I'm just hoping Chris listens to this podcast before we do the little Samson deal we're trying to get from him.
See, that's the reefer way.
What?
When you start pushing it,
Pushing what?
Pushing what?
we talk later.
Are you talking about the agenda? That's the best part.
Oh, the agenda.
The agenda.
That's the reefer agenda.
Next question. This is a little bit different from off topic from this. It's going to be if you guys were to have to experience a natural disaster, right?
Ooh,
Freak.
Right.
What is this? CNN?
Yeah. If you were to have to experience a natural disaster, an earthquake, hurricane, tornado, tsunami.
What's the
which-
worst one?
What's the worst one that you think would
That
happen?
I'd want to avoid at all costs?
Avoid at all costs.
Can I start?
Sure.
Because I been all of those.
Okay.
You've been in a tsunami?
Yeah. Well, a little one, but not that bad.
At the pool, it counts.
I will say them.
I jumped in the pool and tsunami came out.
We're still on the ground.
Wow.
He's on okay.
Was this in Puerto Rico? A tsunami?
Yeah, small one.
Okay.
Maybe I'm lying, but I think back in the days, yeah, we have one, the small one.
Was it a tsunami or was it like a surge? Because they have the surges where the sea comes out.
Well, if whatever. Well, I would say
He said the pool, dude.
I didn't understand. What did you say?
Just go ahead. I have to get past. Okay.
What?
Go ahead. What's the worst one to you, Gabbo?
I think earthquake is the worst.
That's your most scared
Dude,
one?
That's my best one.
So it's
favorite one?
earthquake,
That's the one you would
hurricane.
choose.
That's the one.
What is the tsunami and what is the fires, dude?
Fires isn't on there, but that's a good one.
Well, fires. That's scary, dude. I think fire. I'm gonna retract myself. Fires.
It's not even on the list, but let's add that.
Well, so does that count like as a part of it?
I don't know because I mean it does occur in nature naturally.
Okay,
It does nature.
True.
You know what? Because the other day I was working in Malibu, and I was thinking like, I was in the middle of the mountains, and I was thinking like, what I gonna do is there's a fire here because the fire goes everywhere and you can escape.
I thought that when I was in Hawaii this week.
Really?
Yeah, because
You got
Oh,
island
that's
fever.
true.
That's what the fire was.
the Maui
That's true.
fires.
That's why people get island fever.
It was
They,
Maui, right? Sup it.
The laser.
what?
Is that what it's called? Island fever?
So people who live on the island have this thing that happens to them, like certain people, not everyone, right? Where you have this ocean surrounding you and you just feel helpless
Yeah.
because of
You don't
can't
have anywhere
escape.
to go.
Yeah, most of the people survive by jumping in the water, like going farther down.
That's what all the videos were. It was Maui? Was that Maui? The fires?
Is it?
Yeah,
the-
there
is
was
it
in
Maui?
Maui.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's Lahaina.
If I had to pick, I think now that you said fires, if we're talking extreme tsunami or extreme tornado or extreme whatever, I think I'd be the most scared of an extreme fire.
Yeah, dude. That's. Have you ever seen a tornado?
The burning feeling, I think, would. Tsunami would probably be my least scared.
No, I'm the scared the most.
That's
of
my
that
least
one.
scared.
Oh, you're gonna surf it.
I'm a fish, so and my kids are all lifeguards. Like I feel like we could survive at some percentage.
I don't know because you got to think about how much a tsunami actually pushes with
It
it.
depends
How
where you're
big-
at too. It
How
depends
big
exactly
is
where
gonna
you're
be
at.
the wave?
I mean, think about this. People have surfed over 100-foot waves, which
Yeah,
most
that's
tsunamis
crazy,
don't even reach
dude.
that.
It's but that thing constantly pushes you. It's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a wave where you can just duck it.
True. It's
Yeah,
just
but I'm
a
saying like all the
force.
things that it
Yeah.
picks up with it. That's what
Yeah, because
scares
that
me.
messes you up. All that stuff.
So you're most scared of tsunami?
Yeah, and I live like a mile and a half.
We all do.
Yeah, that's the
We
scariest
all live by
part.
the beach. Oh, not Gabbo. We all live like 5 minutes, 1 minute from the beach.
If we get
Your face when you said
the
that,
12
sir.
o'clock on a Friday afternoon, they do the tsunami alarms, and I'm always like, yeah, you hear that?
I'm not scared of tsunami because there's Catalina Island. It's gonna hit them before it hits us. Sorry, Catalina, if you live there.
Shout-
It's gonna keep
Shout
going,
out to
dude.
them.
Before Ricky goes on, let me say this. Where I was at in Hawaii, Ricky, don't let me forget to get your answer because I don't want to cut you
Okay.
off. There was zero retro game stores, not a GameStop on the island, nothing. There was not a physical place to buy physical games that I knew of. I looked on everything. I was in Kauai, so you can tell me if I'm wrong, Kauai people, but I was like, I didn't see a GameStop closed down. There was one, it shut down, and then there was no retro game stores or anything. I was like, is there not a gaming scene at all here?
There is one guy out in Hawaii, but I don't know what island he's on.
okay.
Metal Jesus did a video
Yeah,
out
in
there.
the SWAT
What,
team.
it must not have been Kauai, or was it?
I think
I
it's
don't
the
know.
main island.
Okay.
But there is a guy out there. I think he goes by like 808 V-dubs, but
Yeah.
he's out there.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, he's,
Shaka, bruh.
Shaka, mahalo. Ricky, what's yours? What are you most scared of?
I guess it would have to be like if it was coming right at me, I'd probably be more scared of a tornado.
Tornado.
Just if you see it coming, I'm like, oh God, I'm going. But at the same time, like I have to put everything like tsunami. I don't feel like I don't know. I feel like I'd survive it if you grab onto. Everyone always says grab onto a tree, all this stuff. But
yeah, like with a tornado, like isn't it crazy that people actually go and storm chase those
do.
things?
it's insane.
People, I just watched Twisters. People,
I did.
people. Oh yeah, we saw it together. People thrive on chasing tornadoes. So I feel my brain wants to think maybe you'd be more safe then because I don't see people
'Cause you
chasing.
can predict it almost.
I don't see people chasing.
Let,
Walking, obviously firefighters to stop it, but like, let me get as close as I can to this. You know what I mean?
let's go with the extreme on all of them.
Yeah. F5,
Yeah, because
hurricane.
that's like the one that hit like by Rick's. When we saw the pictures of that, I was like, dude, that is gnarly. It took out the whole house. I'm like, there's nowhere you can go.
I guess my brain just thinks which one will hurt the worst, and I picture burning hurting the worst.
If you sit down and think, you're screwed anyways.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
I think it helps.
That's you guys ever seen a tornado like dancing passing by? I saw a couple when I used to live in Kansas City.
They're like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, and it's scary, bro. You see that thing like doing like this and everything around like flying around.
oh, here's my example then for Ricky or whoever, Christian brother in the room. It's interesting that God chooses fire as the ultimate punishment.
That's true.
So maybe it is the most.
Maybe it is the fire
Fire.
because it's torturing you as you're dying. So I mean that's a good.
Before you're not
Yeah.
even close to it.
Yeah.
you get
feel it.
suffocate
Yeah.
before you.
Dude, most people die before they even get
yeah.
touched.
Yeah.
They
In the houses, yes.
Yeah.
Don't say that. My
It-
cousins are firefighters.
no, they're heroes. Those are heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else, Curtis Guy? Way to ruin my day, dude.
I just these were just random fire.
The vibe's all low
Fire
right now.
It doesn't help that while we were flying, literally,
We went from gift giving to
No, listen.
natural disasters.
I was flying yesterday, landing, still coming home. I had Wi-Fi. I was flying home, and Chris is leaving to Connecticut. We're both on planes, and Ben just starts being like, did you guys know when I was on a plane, a lady got sucked out the window and died and this and that? And then he started sending like articles and stuff. I'm like, what?
No,
are you
I
doing?
sent the article today after everybody flew.
But he also said it like as Chris was loading into a plane.
I didn't realize.
They were
I kind of
texting
forgot.
back and
Yeah.
forth like, dude, I don't like the fear of flying. It's like I don't like not being in control. And then you see Ben with his little factoid.
I wasn't on the plane where she got sucked off, but like it was like a week later.
Whoa, hey Ben.
Whoa,
Hey
whoa.
Ben.
Come on now, you know what I
Sucked
meant.
out, right?
You saw the video what happened in Brazil last week?
Yeah.
The plane that started like.
Oh man.
Can we stop this topic, please?
Hey,
About plane.
But did you hear the whole thing on it? Like, there's like
So
a
what
conspiracy theory that there
Oh,
was like
really?
8 cancer scientists that were on there that were.
No
I
way.
love the conspiracy theories.
So,
I love
yeah,
it.
Ricky's our
Really?
conspiracy theory
Hey,
guy.
the reason I love conspiracies is because in the last like 5 years, I feel like most conspiracies ended up being true.
And did you see the way it fell? It made no sense. They're like, oh, the wings or ice. I'm like,
The plane didn't even, how you call like floating, like
it didn't glide. It just
didn't glide.
and it didn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
It just
go
started
flat,
circling.
like.
That's why I would zoom into the video to
I
see
think
if the
that's
back was missing.
I think that's for me is the most scary thing, man. Flying, dude. Is
But in reality, I agree. Everybody hates flying. We all do.
no, not everybody, dude.
Okay, well, I get it, but I'm saying the reality is like if there's a fire that's going crazy or a tornado or a plane that's getting severe turbulence, you hear there's rarely plane crashes versus car accidents,
Yeah.
tornado accidents, people that get smoked by other things.
I'm for sure choosing a plane over your driving, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hey, you know the story what happened in Phoenix, right?
I was in the car when you said you almost got hit, dude.
You mean
Remember
he
that?
almost hit?
No, the other story. It was John Riggs and Ryan in the back.
Oh no.
When I drove in that concrete part over there, you know the story. You know the story, right?
I think
This isn't how you tell stories, Gabbo. You know the story. You know the story.
I feel like I'm
It's
Viewers at home,
okay,
you know the story.
Hey, okay, it's because what Curtis say. For me, sometimes it's difficult to spend a lot of time thinking how I gonna explain it, how I gonna say it.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
You
That's
lost
the
me
truth.
already.
Sure.
So, anyways, we was driving. It was raining a lot. It was late. I didn't have my glasses. John Riggs was in my side. Ryan was in the back. And Phoenix, the convention on the back, there's some, I don't know why. Sorry, Phoenix. I love Phoenix. But I don't know why in Phoenix they put like pieces of concrete in the middle of the street to divide. I don't
Dividers.
know. Yeah, some things like that. So I didn't saw that thing. And I start driving like this. And John Riggs was like, oh, and Ryan, dude, what are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. That's it.
And then, dude, he picks up at the airport. He's like, "Yeah, that happened." And then, literally, it's like you almost hit it again. You're just like, "Oh." You're white
Was it
knuckling,
the
not even
median?
driving.
Was it the median?
Yes, the median.
Median,
Okay.
that's the word.
I mean,
That's
those
the
are pretty
word, the
common
median.
though, aren't they?
Median, not medium.
For like construction, yeah, they
Yeah.
are to put them up.
I think they use it to divide the train from the regular street.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that Chris just texts, "Hey guys, is there any guests on the podcast today?" Because he's probably just like sad that he's not here. Rest in peace, Chris. We love
Let's
you.
phone him in.
Let's call him. We could.
All right, we have one last quick topic, and I thought this would be fun. It'd be guess that catchphrase or guess that.
We still need this.
No, you don't. No, you don't need it.
I guess
Thank
not.
God.
You don't like them on? I kind of like wearing them.
I like hearing you guys in there.
Yeah. Now I feel naked.
All right, let me pull these up out of my
bit.
phone.
So
all right?
what is this?
So this is like
use the mic, Gabbo.
okay. So
Swung way over there.
He's like, "Do you like my boy?"
So I feel like for most games or within a certain era, they had like certain characters had catchphrases or they had quotes or opening screens that you could remember the words to, and you'd have to guess it.
Okay, so you're gonna give us something gaming related. We kind of get a guess. It's from this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll first I'll start off with the catchphrases, right? And it'll be
Do whatever
easy.
you want.
It'll be like, all right, be like, hey, listen, and then who would that be?
Ocarina of
Navi.
Time.
That'd be Navi.
That's not right, dude. Come on, you can't say Ocarina of Time.
It'd be Navi.
Yeah, that's right.
That's lame.
That was actually pretty good.
You know her
All right.
name's Navi?
All right.
You know her
No.
name's Navi? Think about it. She tells you where to go. Navigation. Navigator.
Curtis.
Okay, so
We raise our hand?
huh? You can or just say it.
Okay.
Or you could just be like Ricky, Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Hey,
Fire it off.
so we have to say the specific character.
As best you can.
Yeah, like I mean, that's best.
As best
Exactly what
you
you said.
What are we gonna win? A cookie?
You can buy my dinner.
Dude, yeah, literally.
I'm hungry.
And this is be quick, dude. I promise.
No, I don't want
the
it
last one we got demonetized. We have to make up for it.
Yeah, true, bro. We got to make $5.
All right.
All right. So this one would be do a barrel roll.
Star Fox.
It's a Peppy, Star Fox.
He has a more accurate answer. So
You know what I'm
that's.
saying? See what I'm saying? Be better, dude.
I'll
Be
try.
better.
I'll
All
try.
right. Combo breaker.
Well, Killer Instinct.
Killing.
The announcer.
Yeah, I was like,
that
which
pretty
character
good?
is it?
I'm trying to remember how to
pretty good.
say them.
He has such.
All right.
I almost want to like. Nah, I won't. I was like, we should pull up the sound and.
Stop it.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, dude, get one right, dude.
All right. This would be hard
shut up.
for me to say. Hopefully everybody could get it.
Okay.
All right.
Curtis Summers.
Udabiga.
Crash
What?
Bandicoot.
It's I don't know. I don't know his name. So I was just.
That's
Oh,
pretty,
yeah.
he's pretty damn good. I didn't send these anything to Riff. That's the thing.
It's Riff. Come on.
He hears that sound and he's like,
It's Riff.
Hey, look at me. I know
Check
everything.
this out. I was
Tiki
on,
Man, Crash Bandicoot.
I was on the airplane on home yesterday, and the guy next to me was obviously a gamer, which I found out, but I didn't know at the time. And he was like a classic. I love it. If you've watched the channel, I love it. Like the classic gamer trope. I was like sitting next to him, and he didn't see anything. And I opened up my computer, and I'm like, oh, I just got to do some work because he was like, we were just chit chatting, and I start doing like editing my YouTube stuff, and he's like, I see him like look over, his eyes get big, and he like slowly takes his headphones, and he's like, excuse me, what on earth do you do for a living? And I was like, I do videos. He's like, but what type of videos? And I'm like, about video games. He's like, I am sitting next to a YouTuber about video games right now. Is that correct? I was like, yes, this guy was awesome.
did you talk to him for a little bit?
His favorite game is Final Fantasy 14. We talked about everything for way too long. So
Is he a fan of the show now?
hopefully, probably not after this. I love him. No, we all are nerds. Come on, bro.
All right, this one would be kind of hard. I don't think you're going to be able to get this one.
Okay.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Mission failed. We'll get them at Call of Duty.
Which one? Try to figure it out.
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 2.
Black.
Boom, Ricky. Look at that. Finally, someone beat him.
I mean, I said Call of Duty Modern
No,
Warfare.
it's not the same because there's literally like 3
Is that
of them.
Frost?
Huh? It's the
Is that Frost?
Chipper.
Ghost?
I can't
That's
remember.
Chipper.
Shepard?
Chipper. Chipper. Chipper.
All right.
German Chipper.
All right, ready? This one's going to be hard for me. All right. PK, fire.
Smash Bros.
Bros.
Pikachu.
No, it's not. It's NES.
Ness.
There it is,
Yes.
dude.
Smash Bros. Yep.
All right.
Man, I suck at
man.
this.
Well, 'cause, I mean, you're translating. It's okay. All right, let's give Gabbo this one. Give him a chance.
Okay.
All right,
All
give him a
right.
breather. But
All
I'll
right.
raise my hand if I know it, though.
Okay, that's fine. All right. What is a man? A little pile of secrets.
Dracula. Symphony of the Night.
Correct. Intro scene right in the beginning.
Snap. Give me some.
You're
give me some.
lucky. You're lucky that I let you have it. I immediately know.
You know,
What is a man?
you know how hard it was for Rick? He's like this. He's like,
I was like, Chris, I was like, I know this.
I want to. Whatever.
What the?
I see the spot. I want.
Hey, it's a game show.
It's a what?
get over here.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
Are you
Kombat.
serious?
Mortal Kombat.
I got it. I
First
got it.
one, Scorpion.
There it is. There it is. Hey,
In your
give
faces.
Gabbo another.
You literally didn't
He
hear
already
me.
said it, and so did I before you.
Let me pull up.
Sorry, and slow.
Okay, let me pull up. Okay, Riff forwarded these to me from his brother. He
From
didn't
my
see
brother, I
it.
did not look at them.
Okay, so he forwarded me them. All right, let me see. Wait, did you like just send them like on our chat?
I just forwarded them in our signal group.
Dude, no,
To you.
in our group?
No, just me and you.
What?
I just
How,
hit
how
forward.
could you not read a signal message and then?
Oh,
Because you can just hold it and hit forward. My brother's like, here you go. I got some right here. Boink, forward.
Maybe did maybe
I mean, let's be fair. I've got none of them wrong anyway.
I don't even see it on my messages.
Can
What
you
the
guess
heck?
Bro, come on. You want me to pull it up?
Yeah.
Can you guess
I don't
this
want to look, though,
sound
because I...
of my belly?
Are they on here, Curtis?
Huh?
Are they on here?
No, I didn't see him.
I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Where'd they go? Oh, my gosh. I'm in my editing group with Jared.
Oh yeah, I found him. Okay, we're good. We're
Oh,
good.
yeah, I saw him, too. I'm not
I
gonna
had to
look.
like fold down all
Stop
the way.
yawning, bro. Pay attention to be
Yeah,
excited.
come on.
Yeah, thank you, Ricky. Freaking Gabbo.
All right. I feel asleep.
I feel asleep.
Yeah, it's a title screen on the game.
Metal Gear NES.
That's I fell asleep.
No, but it literally says I feel asleep on here.
Oh,
Metal Gear.
it's during the smoking scene.
Yeah.
Good job, Ricky.
That's literally what it says.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
on the smoking scene.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
all right, ready? Let's try this one. A winner is you.
Pro wrestling.
Oh, Ben got that one. Hey,
That
I'm
was equal.
Equal. That's
looking at my
easy.
screen over here,
That's
Ben.
easy.
That's a well-known one.
All right, ready? It's dangerous to go alone.
Zelda.
Take this.
Zelda.
Navi.
Navigation.
The Legend
I
of
win.
Zelda.
Yes.
NES.
1985.
All right, I'm gonna do one more of
86.
these.
Koji Kondo.
86.
You guys
86.
are really good at these. Like, I was surprised. I would be like, huh?
These are easy, bro.
People didn't just like press A to get through.
You
or
didn't
X.
live it, bro. That's why.
I didn't
Dang.
live it. That's
Ben's throwing him
messed
under the
up.
bus.
I just play. I don't read.
Maybe I'm wrong, but this is terrible. But whatever. Congratulations. This story is happy end.
Ghosts and Goblins. Ghouls and Ghosts, whatever it's called.
Did I read that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Oh, someone.
Yeah. It was just bad English.
And did I even need to sit down here?
This is easy, bro.
Dude, you got a couple. Shush. You good?
Yeah,
you're
after
good.
we let you.
Okay.
Do you have something in Spanish?
Yeah. ¿Dónde está el baño?
What?
It's the bathroom.
The El Chipilín racing game.
El Chavo, El
El
Chavo.
Chavo.
Or is it
El
Puedo
Chavo.
estar al baño? It means like, can I go to the bathroom? All right, we'll do one more of this, and then we'll talk about something different. All right, what a horrible night to have a curse.
Castlevania.
Castlevania.
2.
Wow.
Oh shoot.
Castlevania 2.
I thought it was
Simon Quest.
Yeah, that was good. You were close. All right, one more. All right, ready?
Super Double again.
Hey, dudes, thanks for rescuing me. Let's go for
Bad
a
dudes.
burger.
Oh dang it.
Ending. The ending. Let's go for a hamburger, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of Riff's favorite games, right? So
I'm
I thought I
back.
sent you a bunch. Oh, whatever.
You
I'm
did.
bad
You did.
at
I just
this.
read through them all. There's one more. It's just, but it literally says it. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle.
Original
one.
Mario.
Yeah, your brother
No,
said that. So.
Super Mario Bros.
Original Mario.
Okay.
No, you have to say it the right way.
Okay. How
I'm
about
gonna
this?
have to find
Toad Super Mario
Okay,
Brothers.
so next time I want to try to find a little bit more obscure, but I'm gonna like dial it in on a system.
I mean, a lot of those are pretty obscure. We just knew them.
Yeah, shut up, dude.
Oh, hey, look at me.
I got one for you
I
guys.
must have not tried hard enough.
Oh, I'm Captain. I know everything.
No.
NES. Nintendo.
All right.
All right, so we were supposed to be talking about like I guess
Wait, last one.
Aerosmith.
I am error.
No, I think I have one more. Do you want me to read it? Let's try it. Let's see it.
I know that, but
This one's funny because it was like
forgot.
it became a meme. All your base are belong to us.
Oh, that's Cybermorph, right?
Nope.
Oh no, that's gosh dang it. I
All
forgot.
your base belong to us.
That's a
all
very,
your base
that's,
are
that's like the
belong
most
to us.
That's literally the most popular one, and I can't remember what it is.
All your
Cybermorph
ba-
is the big green face. That's a different one.
All
Oh my
your
gosh, I
base
feel so dumb.
belong
All your
to
base
us.
are belong. They literally made songs about
My
this.
brother is gonna be pissed right now because I know this. I've said it 1,000 times in my life.
It's not Bionic
wait.
Commando.
Let's just do it for fun.
Let me just do this little Slayer.
Let's just do this for fun, really quick. This is gonna be the quickest. We're just gonna do it real quick.
Doom.
No, it's not Doom. I know it, and I feel so stupid. And I'm gonna get roasted
All your base
on the
belong-
phone, and so everyone can hear me get roasted. The fact that I don't know this, everyone's gonna hear my brother roast me. I can't. I feel so
I'm
dumb right
excited.
now.
Contra.
No,
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 it's actually it's like a weird game.
yeah,
Oh.
it's not mainstream. Okay, perfect.
That's where we're at.
Adam, you're on the podcast out loud on the phone call, and we're doing a trivia where we name a quote, and you have to say what it is. Yes, they've all been easy, and I'm so embarrassed right now, and you're gonna make fun of me.
Stupid little things all the time. Don't
Okay,
worry about it.
okay, maybe I'll forget.
The
I don't.
president has been kidnapped by ninjas.
We just did that, bad dudes.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the,
shut up.
no, but
That's one of my favorite.
so I literally cannot remember all your base belong to us.
Oh my gosh, that's what? What the heck is that from?
Oh, see?
I can remember.
Oh no!
Yes, I stumped them.
What
Glad
the
I
heck
added
is
that.
that?
No, that is not.
Blaster Master.
No, you're way off. It's not something
No,
like
it's
that.
not something
Is that
like
NES game?
I feel so dumb
gotta be
right
an
now,
NES.
guys.
This is an NES game. This is an NES game.
Is that NES game?
No, I think everybody's wrong right now.
Journey to Silius.
No.
No, I think it's a war game. Isn't it a war game? What is this?
Yeah,
guys-
no, it's guys. I told you it was not NES. Definitely not.
Commando.
It's freaking Zero Wing. That's what it is. Gosh,
Oh,
dang
dang.
it! It's
Zero?
who said NES? Ben.
We all said NES.
I didn't say it. I knew it was a weird,
Gabbo
funky
said it
one.
too.
That's why I said Cybermorph, because I know it was I thought it was a funky
Zero.
one.
I didn't know what it was.
All right, well, you failed the internet too.
Boo, I failed.
Wait, before everybody on the internet says bye, tell everybody really important in the world something they need to know about their lives to the world.
Walk safely and yeah, do stuff and things. Don't
Yeah.
forget it.
Thanks, man.
Mustard cat.
Very good.
No problem.
Mustard cats. Okay, bye.
Oh no.
That actually bothers me that I didn't know that. We're gonna get crap in the comments.
What is Zero Wins?
It's like a Genesis game.
Oh,
No,
I'm way
but
off.
You should watch the actual like memes that they made about it. It's pretty
It's a
funny.
huge. It's probably the biggest
Really?
meme. It's the only way to know.
Just like how the congratulation was a bad translation, it was the same thing with that game. It was a bad translation.
yeah, that's
into that.
there's tons of videos, deep lore about
like Jimmy and Beamy.
Jimmy and Bimmy. There you go. That's a good one. That's a good example.
Okay, so you guys want to talk about like how
I didn't
the
know.
band
Oh.
Aerospace they were retiring.
Aerosmith.
Aerospace.
Aerospace.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah. So Gabbo before the show said, "Did you guys hear it?" And he was like all worried, and he's like, "Aerosmith, they retire." And I was like,
I
Ricky,
say rest in peace.
Yeah, he said rest in peace.
You made us think they died.
We thought Steve Tyler died or something. I was like, what?
Aerosmith, rest in peace. Yeah, the band died.
But if I came in here and said, "Dude, rip Pixel Game Squad," like you'd be like, "Oh crap! Like who died? Like what happened? Rest in peace. They're done." You'd be like, "Oh shoot."
I'm more
who died?"
intelligent than that. I will say, what happened with the channel?
What did you just say?
Okay. So what we're saying is,
Shut up, Ricky.
and
Don't
that'll
start,
just
bro.
be part of the last conversation because it's a ship show here.
Is that what?
Ship show.
Oh,
Ship show.
okay.
It's a pretty long podcast.
was I feel like it's past due. I know you were saying it like you're sad, but I think it's past due, the retirement of Aerosmith. And the reason we were kind of chatting about it before is because we were saying like, why do you think the Beatles are known as like the greatest musical thing ever?
Because they stopped
They
at the right
stopped
time.
early on. They broke up
But
early on.
they kept going.
But
Well,
the
well,
Beatles,
but, yeah.
Yeah, the band.
the
Remember,
Beatles were here.
Yeah.
They
And-
were here, then here, then here, then hit Mount Everest and flew a helicopter above it, and then quit. That's like boom. They are forever. No one ever saw a concert of them. No one saw pictures of them performing where they're like, dude, they're past. They sound bad.
So what you're trying to say is like you prefer that a band retire or call it quits when they're in the top?
Not necessarily like that's the answer.
once they start sounding a certain way, like when they don't sound like themselves anymore, that's when they should quit. Like I listened to Axl Rose lately. I was like, oh dear God, you really should not be. I love Guns N' Roses.
I'm lucky I saw them in 2016 with the reunion, and Axel still sounding great. But now he's
Well, it's like, have you seen the Rolling Stones lately?
no.
It is not the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Well, they've been, and again,
They're old.
they're
They're
literal
old.
living legends,
Yeah,
right?
they are
They're
legends.
living
That's why.
legends.
You're
I'll
more
give
there
it to
for that.
I think it goes more for the singer because I'm not a musician, so I cannot notice in
I know what
the-
you're saying.
Yeah. So I got a good example.
Well, what Gabbo was trying to basically explain, I totally agree what you're saying, and I've actually talked to my kids about it randomly the other day. What you're saying is when the singer is old
Yeah.
and sounds past like what they
you
did in
can
the
notice
prime,
more than the
you could have like, a good example would be Queen, right? They can keep the original cast, I don't know why we call it cast, band together, right? And Freddie Mercury passed, so you can have Adam Lambert singing, who sounds amazing. So if you might be listening to it, you're like, oh, this band sounds great, because most musicians can pretty much keep up that even sound better as time goes on. But the voice is one of those instruments, your voice is an instrument that can go down, and you can't retune that a lot of times like you can the musicians that are backing them up.
I feel like that's why Led Zeppelin hasn't done, like, they never did a reunion, because it's something like, I don't think Robert Plant would ever want to hear himself like.
There's
I
also
like
a
the way
lot of-
Robert Plant sings, though.
But there's
Yeah,
also a lot
he's
of
great.
behind the scenes of like just like conflict between them. Like there's personalities that go on with these things. There's egos.
Well, that's why the Beatles. separated.
nobody can replace the drummer, John Bohan,
His
or
son,
Led Zeppelin.
they should have replaced him with his son.
Didn't it Ringo's
son-
son replace him? No, in the Who. Ringo's son, I think,
Replaced, yeah.
played in the Who. I think.
I didn't know
But John's son played with Zeppelin, I think, on that reunion concert. They wanted to keep it this. I think I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure
You
it was
just
John,
can't replace
his son.
ABBA, dude. Sorry.
ABBA.
And again, we don't know everything about everything. Hold the keyboard for a second. It was this band that did. We're just guys
right?
talking, plain and simply.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what other bands I would think of that maybe are like the living legend status that are still going that I feel like would probably need to tiptoe. Again, they're having fun, so I get that. Like, let them have fun and enjoy it. Of course.
Yeah.
We're just speaking from a consumer standpoint of going, say, here's my.
Who else? You think Paul McCartney?
He still sounds
He's just
good
doing
for his
Paul,
age.
though.
Yeah.
But he's just doing Paul. He's not doing Beatles.
Yeah.
How
I
about
think
Sublime with Romeo?
Good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I saw Sublime. Well, I never saw the original Sublime, but I'm a big fan of Sublime. But I saw Sublime with Romeo twice live,
And
and
I actually like it. I haven't had any problem.
did you saw? With,
I saw him
with,
live.
with Bradley's son.
No,
The new line. Well, I mean,
I saw him back in 2014 or 13. I think it was a while back.
oh, I got a perfect one. Unpopular, and I gonna get so much hate.
Okay.
Bring it on. Blink 182.
oh,
Tom Boys
Such a pause.
is not the same, bro.
okay. I'm a huge Blink 182 guy.
You can even hear it in the album, in the new album.
Well, I would argue this about Blink. I love Blink 182, but I would argue hearing them live since even when they were good never sounded like what you heard on the CD.
Oh, that's true. It's more Tom. I saw them in 2011.
You don't like Tom or you do like Tom?
I like old Tom, but I don't think he has the voice anymore.
You don't think you can hit the perfect "Where Are You" anymore?
Where are you?
Wow, what was that?
Sound like a cat.
Clip it and shit.
Other one, Aussie. Oh, dude,
He's still playing?
he trying, but I'm pretty impressed in the last album. It sounds great, but I think it's AI too. It's helping, or the autotune, or
To be fair, I think that
whatever,
Biden State of the Union was AI. I'm not even saying that like
Don't
politically.
go there. We're not talking about mommies here.
I'm not being political. I literally thought it was AI when I watched it. Not saying it was, but when I watched it at the time, I was like, is that AI?
I think it's an interesting conversation for another thing. Is that AI for music is a game changer for a lot of things that are going to be happening.
I know, but it's kind of.
Not saying in a good way. I'm just saying that like there's a lot of things that won't sound like the original because they have voice recorded every single word of that person.
Oh yeah.
That's what's scary.
You can write AI song. We can write an AI song right now on an app that will take 30 seconds to write as a. We can pick country, rock, and it will say your name and your name about retro games and about collecting 700 NES games, and it will write it for you in 30 seconds, and it sounds pretty good. I will say pretty good. You can still, I still to this day, as a guy who's on the internet and does like editing stuff for a living, like I can spot this stuff from a mile away. Even today, my wife turned
the
on
AI stuff.
all of it.
Actually, I believe you because remember I showed you a thumbnail the other day, and you say, "I know who you." Told me who
I
did
literally
it.
told you who made you your thumbnail.
And I was like, how did you know?
Yep, because I could tell the way certain people use AI. And even my wife today, she put on like a Christian music playlist
And
or something.
that's funny because that person used AI.
Oh, I know. But there's nothing. I use
Dan,
AI. You can use AI to an extent and make it look. You can. I believe in using AI to exemplify an existing picture.
That's when I realized I suck in YouTube.
No.
Oh, come
But my
on.
wife today was listening to a playlist of music, and right when it went on, she's like, "Oh, that's a cool image." And I looked at it like, "That's AI." And she's like, "No, it's not." And she like went and looked at it up close. She's like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Yes, it is." I can tell you in a zoom in 0.100 on her fingers, and I was like, "That's AI."
My favorite was when we were paying like to do the thumbnails, and the guy sent the ones with like the crazy looking eyes, and we're like, "That's definitely AI."
Yeah, I was like, "Bro,
it
this
all
is."
droopy and just all bad.
And I'll still use it here and there for things, so don't get me wrong. But
I think it's great, but it's scary, man, especially in the music.
yeah, the music, I feel like it's going to deep get everyone from being up here intellectually with music and how to write music to just being like, well, I can kind of cut a corner and get a hook if I just enter into AI real quick.
I think other one that needs to quit is Bon Jovi.
He's still going? I don't know.
Oh my God, ugh.
I think this is officially our longest podcast in existence.
Is it? What time is it?
2.5 hours we've been going.
Yeah. I
Really?
mean,
9:30?
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
nah.
Oh, he's gonna get so smacked.
I'm okay.
She would let you stay out till 9:30.
Yeah, she won't care.
You are
Perfect.
in
It's
trouble.
8:11, so now you have to go to dinner with us.
I
just got it.
Way to do it,
You
bro.
missed it. You hear what I just said?
What?
I said, "Oh, so your wife would let you stay out till 9:30?" He's like, "Yeah, I'd be fine." I was like, "Perfect. I lied. It's 8:11.
me.
Looks like you're going to dinner with us."
Do whatever I want.
Ooh,
Oh.
He just said, "I do whatever I want."
That's recorded. That's
Show the
recorded.
back.
Did you
You're gonna
guys
see
hear the
that.
chains behind that?
I almost said, "Show your back," so we can see it.
Why you look like Blanca?
What?
Oh, that was a bad joke.
What? His hairy leg?
Well, Blanca has like chains in the feet.
All right. Anyway, guys, we're about to wrap up this podcast. Just wanna
Sorry,
say
that was a stupid
we have
joke.
a new host. All the links will be in the description, guys. Thank you, Gabbo, for coming out and being the homie. As
Thank you.
always.
Thank you for the invitation.
And if you guys stay around for the longest episode so far.
See you guys in 6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We haven't had Mort on in a while.
Anyway,
I'll probably get more.
thank
My
you guys-
cousin,
Mort.
My gardener.
All right, bye. I'm hungry.
Brandon.
All right. Thank
Oh.
you guys. Yeah. I didn't
Oh.
know yet. I think he's the first one to walk off early. Sick, dude.
Ben, did you forget
Love
to
you,
hit
buddy.
I did.
Oh,
Dang.
Ben didn't hit record. Never mind. All right. Whatever.
All right.
Thank God.
Love you guys.